You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to know how the whole SOD money game shit came about. But like real talk, how it was, you know what I'm saying? This shit be going on for like a minute, you know? Cause goddamn, I was trying to get on, you feel what I'm saying? And I was trying hard as fuck, but ain't nobody wanna fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, sorry, fuck that nigga, man, Soulja Boy, man, you know what I'm saying? So I like, alright, that's a bit, you know, then goddamn MySpace shit popped off, and the YouTube shit popped off, you know what I'm saying? And the only nigga that fucked with me back then, well, like I ain't had nobody who was fucking with me, was Miami Mike. And this nigga was like, this nigga goddamn, he was trying to start selling dope or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So the nigga had already did 7 years, so he got out, and the nigga, he seen my MySpace and shit, so one day he rolled by the house and shit, and he was like, Soulja Boy. I like, what the fuck? I like, what's up? And he was like, goddamn, man, what's up, man? I'm feeling your shit. But that nigga was like the shit. He was like the big time nigga. Everybody was like, oh shit, man, on my, you know what I'm saying? The nigga was like the big time nigga, be with all the celebrities and shit. So I like, this nigga could put me on, fuck that. So I started fucking with the nigga, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, it was up to me to make it. Cause if I wouldn't have made it, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people would have been fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga, he didn't want to sell dope no more, so he want to go back to jail. But that nigga couldn't get no job, niggas, you know what I'm saying, doing all this shit. So his past was fucked up. So it was like, it was all on me to get this nigga and like my whole family and everybody who ran to me to make it out this motherfucker.
Today I got a very special guest for you guys today, man. How you doing today, Miami Mike?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me, bro.
Man, I appreciate you for coming on, man. I know you could have been doing anything else, you know, out today, but you came on, giving me the interview. I appreciate you. Give you flowers right now.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
All right, we just gonna jump straight on into this, man. Tell me about your childhood when you was coming up.
I was born in Mississippi, you know, I was doing Pinole County, you know, I was staying in the country, and then when I was like 4 years old, I was like 5, I moved to Sardis from down by Crenshaw. And then when I was like in the 4th grade from Sardis, kindergarten stuff, 1st grade and the 2nd, well, I went to Sapanola and started in the 4th grade, yeah. The rest of Sapanola, I was down there on Penn Lane, grew up on Penn Lane in Batesville, right by Penn Park in the 4-bedroom, man.
Right. I thought there's something special about that Penn Lane Park. I just keep seeing it on a lot of different videos and pictures and stuff like that, man. So what was it like on Penn Lane Park? What's so special about that Penn Lane Park?
It ain't nothing special about it, shit. It just, shit, it was trouble here. That's the only thing we had to do, hang out there.
Right.
Play basketball, run track, I mean race each other on feet, play baseball, softball, you know what I'm saying? Volleyball out there, and they had the playground out there, so, you know, that's the only thing we really had to do, you know? Mm-hmm. They had tennis over there too, you know, but we hardly ever played tennis, you know?
Right. Well, I know now, these time of days, you really don't catch too many the young teens outside or the young kids outside playing. So I don't think they'll know about the experience we had.
They want to be on the games, man, on social media. They want to play them video games on social media, man.
Want to be on the phone. I feel like life is what they really missing out on, because being on the phone and being attached to all that type of stuff, materialistic stuff, it just really ain't. I don't think it's cool. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I heard you mention that you went to Sapanola. Mm-hmm. Sapanola, what was school like there in Sapanola?
It was straight, man. It was like, well, I liked it there, man. I remember my teachers and I had fun there. It was fun school, man. It was dope, man. I had a lot of friends there, and we used to have fun with the girls, get in trouble, go to football games on Friday, all that, you know. I ain't never played no sports or nothing, but, you know, we used to go to all the games and stuff, have fun, and the pep rallies and stuff, and bonfires, football and basketball games. And I remember it, and I loved it. It was really good, you know what I'm saying? I liked the Sapanola. It was a pretty good school dish, you know what I'm saying? Our football team, I don't think they lost, like I was in high school, I think they lost about 1 game in 4 years or something, you know?
Yeah, man, the Sapanola team was big back then. Mm-hmm. Like, we was getting talked about from city to city.
Yeah, they ranked in the nation, yeah.
They were actually debating Sapanola Tigers to be like one of the first teams that could actually go against a college team, you know, come out on top.
Yeah.
I know about them Tigers.
Yeah.
Them Tigers, something serious. But man, you know, the last person that told me about his school experience, let you know he actually told me he got picked on. So I'm glad to know that you didn't get picked on in school.
I didn't get picked on. I guess I was picked. I was funny. I used to be cracking jokes and stuff. I used to be checking folk. and making fun. I was a class clown though. I guess I was picking on folks. Like I didn't pick on nobody like physically, but you know I was just a joker. I was the one just checking. Like in Memphis they say checking. I'm the one always joking and checking folks.
I know one thing. I stayed clear from them checkers, them jokers. I couldn't check to save my life.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it. Like I stay away, but I go to sweating.
Yeah.
You know, the certain person to be around, and I don't want them to see me getting checked on. They ain't got to come back.
I used to get a check here. I got tired of them checking me. I had to start back and checking back. You know.
Then I hit them with that, man, shut up, moon pie.
Yeah. Stupid. Man.
You understand anything, man.
Where moon pie come from?
Man, I don't know. The first thing I can think of was moon pie.
That's crazy. I remember I used to cut your hair too at my barbershop, boy.
Oh yeah, man, I remember that. You used to cut my hair, and you know, you and my dad, you know, used to be cool or whatever. Yeah. Miami Mike. How did you come up with the name Miami Mike?
It's just an acronym. It stands for money isn't a major issue. Just like Drake do right and kill everything. Just like Memphis Bleak, not from Memphis, but the Memphis stand for making easy money, pimping hoes in style. It's just an acronym, man, and money isn't a major issue. Miami Mike, and even though I was in Miami a lot, dealing around, you know, and I was doing what I did, you know.
So you were in Miami?
Yeah, I used to go down there a lot because that's where I was getting my drugs from, you know. But and I was jumping fences down there, you know how they go. But it's just an acronym, stand for money isn't a major issue, and break it down. I don't care if you got $2, 200,000, 200 million in your account. Right. That's your money. You don't owe me nothing. Most people think if you got more money, you owe them nothing. So owe them something. So I don't go by that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like somebody make more money than me. I don't feel like nobody owe me nothing. Because most people feel like you owe them something. You make more money than them. Right. And on the flip end, I don't care if you got $200 or 200 million in your account. I'm gonna treat you the same. I don't care how much money you got. So in that on the flip end, you don't have no money. I'm not gonna treat you bad because you don't have no money. I'm gonna give you a chance to hang yourself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna judge you by your bank account. You know what I'm saying? Right. How much money you got? You know what I'm saying? And that goes to say, you gotta treat the janitor like you treat anybody else. Not just saying the janitors make money too. I'm just saying like you just gotta treat everybody how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta treat people how you want to be treated. Mm-hmm. So that's basically what Miami Mike stand for. It ain't about money. It's how you treat people. Most people feel like your money a certain status. They're gonna treat you a certain way. Your money on a certain status. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You don't stay in this neighborhood. You don't stay in that neighborhood. You ain't got this car or this vehicle. So it's basically the same boil down to money. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, you sure right about that because I don't know why. It seems like when you gain a little something, it feel like people get entitled to what you got going.
I feel like you own something. That's the same word, just a bigger word, entitled.
Mm-hmm. And it's kind of crazy because you can be out here putting in the work, and the only thing you can kind of ask for is like, okay, you kind of support me while I do my thing and try to secure the bag. You know, it don't cost nothing to give a light, and they don't even do that. But then as soon as you gain a little bit of success, here they come.
Mm-hmm.
They come, everybody trying to, you know, capitalize off of your success and stuff like that. But
mm-hmm.
I understand your PTE, but did PTE come before or after you got locked up?
It was while I was locked up.
Right, that's when you came with PTE.
Yeah, I came with that in prison. I was like Eddie Murphy on the Boo Boo Room on the movie Life. I started that in prison. Like I got out in 2002. I started that in 2000 in prison.
Right. So what you do to go to prison?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Money laundering, drugs.
Wow. Man, I wouldn't have never imagined that. You know, because you seem like a guy that just don't give me vibes of doing nothing like that. But I guess because I changed, cleaned up.
Yeah, because I changed my life. Yeah.
Did a whole 360. So what was it like in prison?
Yeah, it was real rough, man. It was real rough. I had to stop thinking about the outside world to survive. Because as long as you think about popping bottles with these pretty women and messing with these pretty girls and banging these girls, man, your time gonna be forever. You gotta put your mind on something else, man. I had to start reading books and stuff, because it made my time longer thinking about what I used to do outside, how I was balling and stuff. You gotta camouflage yourself to the situation which you're in. You gotta be a comedian. You gotta blend in where you at. You know.
I agree. So
food was horrible. Yeah.
Food was.
Yeah, a lot of fights. A lot of gang fights. You know, they just did a documentary on parties when Jay-Z did one, Rock Nation. It's just like that, you know. You see the riots they had down there and stuff. They've been having that, but we just never could talk on it because people were scared. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to get blackballed or their family blackballed, you know?
Right. Speaking of family, man, did a lot of people stick with you while you was in prison and locked up, or did a lot of people ignore you?
I'm not a selfish person. Basically, when I got locked up, man, I told my girlfriend that I was talking to at the time to stop coming to see me, man. I said, the judge broke us up. Because I told her, like, you get locked up, got different time. Because I had 25 years of life at first. I said, before I appealed and beat the charges, I had murder charges too I didn't do. And they said, I told her, because I'm not finna come see somebody that's long in jail or something. But she still was coming to see me. That's the type of dude I am. Because I told her I didn't want to call home one day, somebody on the phone, like, you can't talk to her.
Right.
I might well get this over with now, because we didn't break up, the judge broke us up. That's why you tell her, you know?
I mean, it got to be pretty hard to tell somebody you love it.
Yeah, it's hard. But it's about being real, though, because I know she was been locked up. I don't love it. I don't think I could have did it. So they're just, everybody different, though. But then that's one thing about me. I be honest with people.
Right.
But she still came to see me anyway. At least I told her, you know, how I felt. But she wasn't trying to hear that.
Well, I imagine she didn't, because, man, women can get crazy. They can get crazy at times, especially not, you know, having you around and not being able to have you around, not being able to see you. And I know things get hard too, you know, just like you said.
Yeah, when your family come visit you, ready to leave, when they ready to leave, I'm trying to tell you, my mom used to come see me, boy. My dad never came to the prison. My mom and sister used to come to me, I'll be ready to escape when they left, boy. I'll be ready to go when they ready to go. I ain't want to go back to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you go back to the room, man, hurt like a death in the family, man.
Right. Man, I imagine, man, there got to be some hard times.
I mean, back to the cell, not no damn room. I said go back to the room, y'all tried to say cell.
Right. But I think that's a normal thing for a dad, you know, not to come and to want to see nothing like that. You know?
Yeah.
But a mom, they gonna be there. They gonna try to come and check on her little baby boy and stuff like that. So it's just like with games, and when it's time to have a football game, something like that, 9 times out of 10, you gonna see mom, you know. So. But with this woman that you were telling not to come, your old lady or whatever, how are y'all now? Y'all still on good terms?
Oh, we talked a little bit when I got out, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is. I got out of prison, man, you know, a nigga wilding out, man, you know. I had to catch up. I had to do some catch up, man. I had to do some catching up, man. You know, nigga had 6 and 7 years, so I had to, hey, man, I had to do some catching up, man. Right. I was studying on one woman, man. I was getting it in, man. How to be a player, man.
Yeah, man. And, you know, throughout the catching up, where did the Soulja Boy come about? Because I noticed that what you got out from prison, you started catching up, and by that time you had already had PTE established, you know, like you said. So when did Soulja Boy come about?
I say I got out in 2002. I was working with RP now with P-Lo now with P-Water, because RP and P-Water Entertainment was Sandman. I used to be signed to. That's my partner RP. So when I got out, he gave me 15% of his 50%. So I was just pushing his company hard and had mine on the back burner because they was already up and moving, and that's my boy, and he wanted me with him. So I would just put myself on the back burner. So later on, about a year and a half down the road, some stuff happened, man, with me and P-Lo. But we done got over it now because P-Lo owned the other half of the company. And man, we was at the table when they just talking to me, man. P-Lo was drunk. He got like, nigga, I was saying, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. And that nigga jumped up and said, nigga, this ain't your shit, this my shit. I'm like, man, what are you talking about? I know it's your shit. I'm saying we as a team. Nah, you talking like this your label song. So after that, man, I had left that shit, you know what I'm saying? And plus, me and Chronic went seeing eye to eye, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he didn't want to do stuff with Soulja and other artists, and he was a big artist on the label, and they was just like, I just felt like I was being disrespected. I might well leave, but it was never RP because he tried to fix it, you know what I'm saying? And niggas like, no, that's your girl trying to holler at your girl behind your back, your girl telling you smashing or whatever, you know. So it's just like, I just said I'm gonna push my own shit after that. So I just started the energy I had on P-Water, I put it in the Poetry Entertainment, you know. Right.
I think you actually made a good decision because if you look at everything now, you actually had the meal ticket the whole time. You feel me? Especially like when people want to disrespect.
But that's the type of guy I am, though. I like to help people and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me? You know. But he apologized. He just was drunk. He was just in his feeling. You know, some people here you on top. That man said, "Man, this ain't your company, man. This is my company."
Right. Why he came with you like that?
He was just drunk. And this was just how he was feeling. He just said what's on his mind. He was drunk. He don't really drink neither, though. And he's just pretty smoke. And I think he was high, so he's just like, he had never did it before, but he did it that day, though.
Wow.
And they did it for everybody. Everybody was just looking like, we sat at a round table, everybody, like 10 people, man. Girls and everything. They were supposed to be into me, man. Like, man, I just looked at it. I was so mad. Like, by him being my partner's son, or my first cousin, that's why I ain't even try to jump on him or nothing. I just said, man, I'm just gonna walk away from there because I see what's gonna happen. Right. I was already letting the stuff slide about, you know what I'm saying, niggas trying to smash your girl behind your back, all that stuff. But it ain't nothing, it's just about respect, you know what I'm saying? Nigga get a million bitches, you know what I'm saying? When I got out of prison, man, I knocked down 45 junks, and after I knocked down 30 junks in 45 days, man. Right. Hey, I told you I had to catch up, boy. All I had to do was get on the curb and pull up a shirt. I was cut up when I got to prison. Right. They was stopping. I was, hey.
You know the prison guys.
Yeah, I was cut up when I got out too, boy. All I did was worked out for 7 years. Right. Man, I was so cut up. Them niggas said, man, you gonna stop working out, you gonna lose your weight. I like, nigga, y'all stop hating on me, nigga. I ain't gonna stop working out. I ain't gonna lose my weight. Shit, I love my weight. I was taking my hair. Then I started gaining weight, man. But it took a minute though. But they told me like, you ain't gonna keep it up. You ain't gonna keep it up. But so I was thinking about that shit for this year because I thought the niggas was hating on me. But no, I had the opportunity to do what I had to do. But I know you got out, man. You working out all the time because you ain't got nothing to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Work out and run around the yard and we get your car, you know? You get out, get busy, it's different, you know?
Yeah. Most definitely, man.
Cause that lifestyle I was living, that shit was just on steroids when I got out. Cause I knew more and had more connection, you know what I'm saying? It was, you feel me?
Right. Well, man, I was always told that when people show you who they are, especially on the alcohol, believe them. You feel what I'm saying? When they show you that, actually, you know, it's best to, you know, pay attention and it's good that you caught them signs early before, you know, things just got major. You feel what I'm saying? Because things could have actually went left and got terribly, you know, went bad.
Yeah, but you know, all that's cool now, but there was a situation where I'm the type of person, I can see something and I ain't gonna just be like, let it get worse and worse. I'm just gonna walk away, man. Like Michael Jordan said, walk away while you're on top, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to retire while he was on top from the basketball. He didn't want to just like go out there hitting nothing. He wanted to be like part semi, like not can't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I just didn't want to be in that situation because I know I already had my own stuff and I was putting my stuff on the back burner, which I was doing that because RP surprised me with the 15%. I didn't ask for the nothing. That was a gift he gave me when I got out. I was like, man, appreciate it. Because their stuff was all, he didn't have to do that though, because their stuff was up and running. They had Dooley's rap with artists on. They had Dooley's rap, Vans rap. They was getting money. Everywhere they go, they pulling up with the Dooley's, with the rap, with the label on it, everything. You remember people artists, how they were doing it, the Vans, everything. And so it was a good movement, you know what I'm saying?
It's good that you got genuine people like that around that can show you some love and help you get to where you need to be, or where they feel like you should be at. From the long time, missed time that you had from your family and stuff. But you know, so you linked up with Soulja Boy, and after y'all linked up, y'all started doing shows or?
Man, we started doing shows the next week. Yeah, because he had been trying to get me for like 2 years. Like I say, I was putting everything on the back burner because of P-Water. So and when I started messing with him like 2 years later, when I finally started messing with him, because I was focused on P-Water and the other stuff I was doing, and I was trying to get Chronic to get like Chronic, he gonna blow up and get us doing a song with a Chronic. You know, he was hot as hell. Then he wouldn't do a song with him and stuff like that. It just a lot of the different stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't no like. It wasn't even about the money because I was doing it really because he gave me a percentage. The money was gonna come. I wasn't getting paid anyway. I was doing it because I love that shit. It wasn't like I was getting a check to do it.
Right.
I had a percentage. The company would have blew up, man. Made me is 15% a lot. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even about the money. I was doing that stuff, taking time out myself, doing it myself, put my stuff on the back burner. So it wasn't about no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, somebody wise once told me before you actually get to where you want to be at, you're going to have to take a fucking. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the midst of taking it, you're learning the game. You know, you learning everything, and you acting like a sponge, soaking everything in. And sometimes a lot of stuff you do be off the strength of love, but you're actually doing to promote and to get to where you need to be.
Yeah, cause I see stuff, man, and I see stuff. I'm the type of dude. I see stuff. I ain't saying no. I just, man, I go off people's vibes and people's energy, and they how they. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what you say is what you do, your actions.
Right.
So I go by action, vibe, and energy, and I'm real good on picking it up for the female or male. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in a relationship with a female, I can go by her vibes and how she feeling. I know she in this mood. I'm gonna go in my other room. I don't sit down to her, wait till she cool off. It's just like with your partner. It's like he having a bad day, so man, hit me tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying? We'll get up tomorrow. It's just like I know how to go by vibes and energy, man. Like I said, me and Corny, we 100. Like when I had Kobe, he wrote a song about me. That song called "Keep It Pushing." Push through. But man, it's keep pushing my nigga. It was bumping though. You never hear that song? Corny made that about me. No, he had the song rolling. So he had a lot of hits. Dip it down low. Oh, that's Corny. So yeah, I would work with Corny there. That's Peoples with P-Water.
Right.
Yeah, he signed with Pride when he left P-Water though. You know what I'm saying? Cause Travis, Big Travis had died. You know.
Right.
But anyway. But anyway, man, like I said, I don't have no problem with none of them now. I didn't never have a problem then. I just walk away before it got worse. You feel me? It wasn't no like nobody finna kill nobody, none of that shit, man. But then what I expected by everybody, real niggas. And I ain't gonna ask nobody for no apology, but you come back to me and apologize, I accept it. And that's why I know, that's why I fuck with Chronic this day, he a real nigga. So this is a story with Chronic. Man, that's my boy. He was hot, he was big. You know, he was a star, you know? And that's why Soulja was trying to holler at me. We was busy with Chronic. Chronic, we doing shows all across the country and everything. Right. So what happened, Chronic don't even smoke weed, bro. So what happened was I had this is when I had, fast forward, I had started messing with Soulja a little bit. I had did Soulja a show in Oklahoma with this dude named Mo Millions. He got a lot of money. You go on Instagram, and named Mo Millions. He's a Puerto Rican guy. He got clubs in Puerto Rico, New York, everywhere. He rich as fuck. Right. Club had in the back of the club, man, and it had a jacuzzi and all that shit, and locker room and all that shit, like and like a space back, like a club in the back of the club, just for the waiters and the staff members and stuff, like a spa, man. Hey, so he had booked us. He had a show. He had somebody kind of up and coming artist on the show. I asked him, could Chronic get on the show? And he said, yeah. And I told him he booked Chronic. I don't know how much he paid us, but I think it was like $2,000 or something. Because I talked to booking Chronic. He didn't know who Chronic was. So we got the show. We got to go to Oklahoma. We got to do this rap with the pictures on it, no tags. You know, I'm on papers then. I had to do 2 years on papers when I got out. So we head to Oklahoma. Right. So his partner, I really don't supposed to be in Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? You get pulled over, we messed up. So his partner Mike just died about a couple years ago from Tunica. Mike, he was a DJ, man, named Mike. But anyway, we was going, this dude had plenty of weed. He said, we got to give us some weed. This dude named Mike, I saw he had some weed. I said, bro, throw that away. We get there, we got some. We can't get pulled over. No, we already got no tags. When these rap doodles we was in them rap doodles. I think we had two. There was rap, like with Chronic pitch on them. Right. Like we was with the rap doodles, brand new motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? No niggas been rapping doodles back then. They were rapping just SUV. It was major. So we got, I think we got pulled over or something, man. But you know, the police, they just pulled over, they let us go. Cause we some niggas all out going to Oklahoma in these big ass flashy truck with no tags on them. So they let us go and stuff. So I had told dude to throw that shit away because the police pull us over, so we get caught with it. You ain't gonna hold up for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna throw it on somebody. What happened was, so this nigga put the shit on the back of the truck, up on the trailer. I didn't even know it, up under the tire. So when we get to the hotel, I go in there and holler at Mo Millions. He got the back end with the money. Then he got a hotel key. He gave me a lot of weed, man, like 3 ounces, just to get the niggas to smoke. That's how rich he was. So I come back out and I had to electric doors over in the hotel. The truck was parked right there up under the thing because it was hot. Summertime, it was up under the shade part. This nigga Mike jumping out the back of the truck. So it happened that was just God. When I come out the door, he jumped out the back of the truck. He had the weed in his hand. And he hit the ground, I was right there. I like, man, what you doing? He said, man, I said, man, I gotta tell you to throw that shit away, bro. The fuck? The police never put it. He said, man, man, I can't afford to throw no weed. I said, man, fuck that. You said you threw it away, bro. I'm on papers and everything. So I was so mad, bro. Man, I was so mad at dude, bro. And it was my boy. I really was, I was in disbelief because like, man, why would you do this? You put my life in jeopardy. Right. All this, you got weed and all that. I told you to throw it away. This nigga got some. And I come out with 3 ounces, 4 ounces in my hand. So I was so mad. So I went and told Colonel, I said, Colonel, man, your boy put us in a fucked up situation, man. He can't be bringing no weed. I told him to throw that shit away, bro. I get out that kitchen with the weed. Man, Colonel like, man, he rolled with him. He said, man, my nigga can do what he want to do. So I said, man, okay. I said, well, I told our people what was going on. I told everybody, I said, man, I don't like this shit. I said, after this day, I ain't finna be working with these niggas no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was on it, but then I kind of stayed, but then that shit happened with P-Lo, it was over with. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't know, but anyway, but make a long story short, fast forward. Now that happened like 2002. That's 20 years ago. Right. Let me see. That's 20 years ago. Chronic hot. It's on the radio and everything, doing shows, getting like 10,000 a show. Yeah. Okay. Fast forward. We ain't talking to nothing. I see him. I speak to him. I let the shit go. I let bygone be back on. Chronic called me and said, Mike. He called me like 3 years ago. He said, Mike. He said, man, I got pulled over with some weed. Man, I don't even smoke, man. My partner Mike, the same guy that done the thing with the weed in his hand, he said, man, the police pulled up this nigga, threw the weed up on the seat, bro. My best friend. That nigga said he don't know where it come from. I don't even smoke, bro. Right. I said, well, he said, man, I'm calling you to be a man. I was wrong about that shit happened a long time ago. He said, man, you told me, man. You told me. He said, man, that nigga, this is my brother. He hurt my feelings, man. And like this dude actually saying that in his weed, trying to put it on me. And like we grew up together, everything. I said, man, that's why I would tell you that day back there. He said, but I said, man, I'm gonna let that be back on. I'll just let you know, man, I could need a horse of water. I can't make him drink it. What you come to me and apologize, I would have never known this. You told me. It's so real, man. I respect that because you didn't have to tell me no. He said, man, that's what I know, man. He said, when this happened, I don't think I thought about it was you that time that shit happened in Oklahoma. He said, man, I had to call you like a man and apologize. I'm sorry. So that's how we got back on turn. Right. I said, man, I wouldn't have had nothing to get y'all nothing. I just was trying to see, you know, trying to coach y'all niggas to the championship. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be nobody dad or no shit like that. But I know I can't make nobody do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So he apologized to me, man, and that meant a lot to me, man. I didn't need want to fight him. I just like I couldn't be around no shit like that, man. I had a bigger picture in mind. I had making millions on my mind. That just was starting my stepping stone. I wasn't trying to go back to prison. You feel me? Right. I already was on paper. I already had life sentences. They had put me on murder charges and everything. I had to get out that. I had 2 life sentences at first while I was in jail. No, so I had on my weed, on my cocaine charge. But back then, life for 25 years, do 50% of it. But at the same time, I had got that knocked down, and then I had the murder charge. They had me on from Oxford. I didn't really do that. I got out there too, because I had to hire some good lawyers. I wasn't even there when that happened. They were just trying to put it on me. But he apologized to me. He said, man, when that dude did, he died a couple years ago. He apologized to Mike, man. I couldn't do nothing but think about you when we got pulled over, man. I couldn't believe this dude did me like this. My best friend, we grew up together. All that. And he said it wasn't his weed. I don't even smoke, bro. Threw it up on the seat.
Friends like that. Friends like that, man. When people show you like that, man, you got to just take it for what it is. You made the right decision, as you can see. You know, when you're on
I told you, I got vibe. I go by vibes, energy, and man, actions, bro. Right. That's what I go by. All the other shit, man. Everybody trying to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah, cause sometimes you gotta see the bigger picture.
Yeah, I always see it. You know, I can feel it, you know what I'm saying? Right.
And sometimes all it takes is just one person to just mess up what you got going, the big operation that you're trying to put down, and stuff like that. So you got to be able to see stuff like that for when it happens, so how you'll know how to deal with it and fall back at the same time. So, but I'm glad you guys got to make up for all that, for what happened and stuff. And man, I was kind of like in a situation like that myself. When something like that happened, I actually got the blame shifted on me. So. And
then it was no situation like, nigga, I told you I was writing on that. It was just like, when he told me, I said, man, I appreciate that. It really mean a lot for you to say that. It take a man to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I never asked him for an apology, but I just walked away from the situation. I didn't care how hot he was. I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I know me, and I said, I'd find somebody else. Right. He was hot as a firecracker, like, wasn't nobody in the Mid-South hot at him at the time. Chronic. So, but then I put that energy on Soldier.
And it worked out just right.
Yeah.
But with Soulja Boy, you know, when you put the energy on him, I seen that, you know, the growth in his career.
Yeah, he had 2 or 3 managers before me. His dad was a manager. Some dude played with the Carolina Panthers, all that. But I knew about the management and business stuff because I always promoting concerts all my life and knew about the show business, and I was putting money in shows and flipping them and stuff like that before I went to prison. And like he just needed the right person on the team, and that was me. I'm the missing link he had because like he was hot on MySpace. I didn't even know it then. He just needed a right manager. So, and when I told him to put my number on his MySpace page, and people started booking him like the next couple of days. I already had the contracts and everything. We was rolling. He had never flown a plane or nothing till he got with me.
Right. I know that y'all was in Atlanta a lot of your time, you know, promoting and doing anything in Atlanta. What was the love like in Atlanta?
It was good. See, you know, Soldier from Atlanta. So he was in Batesville probably about 3 years before he popped off. Because he was going to have to move when he got 16. And when his daddy told him when he gets 16, he got to get out of his house. He didn't tell him 18 like most people. He said, you got to get a job. When you get 16, you got to get out of my house. You know what I'm saying? 17 or so, he said, you got to get out of here. You know, his dad always been working and been working all his life since he was a kid. Right. So the shit popped off as a Soldier, moved back to Atlanta. So I didn't want to move to Atlanta because I just didn't want to go there because like I know I be in the cities all the time, Atlanta and stuff like that. I didn't want to move. I'm a country boy. I like being out in the country, chilling, laid out. I call the country Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? It's quiet, you can go places, chill, gotta worry about no BS, you know what I'm saying? And so this nigga right here, I go out to Atlanta one day, he kept telling me, come on, I just go out there every week and do shows, we do shows or whatever, just go out there. Sometimes stay there 2 weeks and come home, but you know, I always come back home. Say, why my birthday? This nigga, like, I went to this big ass house. That nigga said, nigga, this yours, nigga. I'm like, what? So I moved to Atlanta. That nigga had bought me their house for my birthday. So, and then that nigga had bought me a Bentley for my birthday. And I like, man, this nigga done talk me to move to Atlanta. Nigga done buy your house out there. You can't help but to move. Right. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I like, fuck, man. But shit, I know that's how I moved to Atlanta. He had bought me a house for my birthday.
It seemed like it happened pretty smooth, man. And getting the house from your artist, man, that's love right there.
Yeah. That's after he got signed to Interscope. Yeah, but he was like, we were doing show independent. We was doing show independent for like 3 years before he popped off. You know, he had that Baby Nape and all that stuff. You know, he had all the songs Shootout and all that stuff, you know? Right. Yeah, Shootout, man, was our hottest song. Let me get him. Shoot. Let me get him. Oh, man, it's so crazy, bro. Shootout had got so big. It ain't talking about shooting on gun, it's talking about the pool palace. You know, just a dance shootout, right? Man, no, all the shows, everybody, like I said, they started booking them. They started booking, so it was in Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. Then all the states, North Carolina was booking the fuck out of it. I mean, one day, we had 5 shows in one day in North Carolina. It's serious, man. I'll tell you, we had a party a day by one. We did a pep rally at the high school. Then we did a day party by that day. Then we did a skating rink in the evening. Then we did a club, and then we did an after party. Then we went to a strip club. So we did 5 things in one day. I remember that day, man, we killing the Soldier. So that time, you remember the Virginia school shooting happened? Virginia Tech. The first shooting happened at Virginia Tech. Our song was hot as hell in Virginia. I had spent a lot of money to get his songs on the radio out there. Man, they cut out shit out the radio, bro. We was getting booked off Shootout. I like, man, why y'all take out the radio? The PD then was calling me telling like we can't play the song no more. Like I said, why, bro? I done paid y'all this money. He like, man, the Virginia Tech school shit happened. We talking about. I said, bro, they ain't talking about no gun. He said, but it just said shoot. People don't understand that. So that shit hurt us, bro. We was like, man, what? You know, your hit song, they just gotta take out the radio. But that shit never happens. Because it's the first school shooting happened. And I didn't tell you that, bro. The first, you know, Virginia Tech, the first school happened, our hottest song was Shootout. They stopped playing our shit, bro.
Stop playing.
Cause it was talking about Shootout. So and it was that first school shoot happened, man, that shit was crazy, bro. That shit was all over the world about that. So we just had to regroup, man, you know?
So that was before the Crank That Song?
Yeah, before. This was when I had left P-Water. Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all, where's the song now? Did y'all ever get that work back out?
We just left it alone. We came with some more shit. He came out with Baby Nate, Snap and Roll, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? He was coming with it, you know what I'm saying? But we just left that behind, you know, we just didn't revisit it, you know? It hurt at the minute though, you know what I'm saying? You just can't, sometimes you just can't give up, bro.
So how often did you sit in the studio with him while he was coming up with these songs?
I hardly ever sat in the studio. Some artists don't need studio man. I'm not a big studio manager. Most artists I deal with, they already just go to the studio, do that shit their own. All that. See, Soulja Boy, he know how to engineer, he know how to edit this shit, he know how to do all that shit himself. So he don't need no help studio. You know what I'm saying? He already had songs when I got with him. He just needed the right manager so we can go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we was partners. We was spending everything 50-50. If it was business partner, you know. You know, like I told him, man, 10%, 20% enough for me, man. We got to be partners. So that's how we was doing it. But he like I say, man, that Virginia Tech school shoot, man, that shit right there. I hated that for the kids, but it hurt us, man, like, cause we was getting booked off that one song. Shoot out, it was so hot. Then they had to go on, pow, pow, pow. Editor, hey, look, and that's what happened with that, man.
Okay, so was there ever a point where Soulja Boy, he'll go to the studio, he'll drop, and then like he'll send you the song, let you hear him and check them out?
Yeah, all the time. No, like I said, I'm a 100 guy. I'm not a yes man. We used to get into it sometimes. He go to the studio, he'll let me hear a song, like, I don't like it. He get mad at me. Like, everybody that's in the studio be like, they like it. I'm like, no, I don't like it. You gotta redo that, man. I don't like that. And he'll get mad at me sometimes, but he got to the point, he stopped inviting me, but then he found me someone these niggas some yes, man. Man, some of this shit be garbage. I just asked these niggas, see what they gonna say. They said, yeah, but he said, some of them ain't that good, but man, you tell me your honest opinion every time. I said, yeah, because like I said, yeah, bro, everything you like, you're an artist, it ain't gonna be good. You're gonna think it's good because you're an artist, you're supposed to think all your shit good. Man, you know what Lil Wayne told me one time, bro? He said, Mike, every 100 songs I do might be one of them a hit. So, you know what I'm saying? That was Lil Wayne, one of the greatest all time, told me. He said, man, and that shit never left me. He said, every 100 songs I do, he said 1 or 2 of them might be a hit.
So I wonder what he did with the song that wasn't.
Just put them in the vault like Tupac. Everybody do just save them. You don't throw them away. You just do songs. You know, you know, just be adding to the vault. You know, you collect. You know, you just put them to your catalog.
It normally be the one that you think that's not the hit.
It be like that. Yeah, cause like he didn't like Nigga We Made with Drake. I said, Soulja, that's a hit. He didn't like it. He didn't like Crank That. Why me crank it? Why me roll? I said, Soulja, that's a hit.
Right.
He hated that. Only way we came with Crank That. It's because they took Shootout, and that song was already cranked. That was already made. He didn't even like it.
Right.
Yeah, we had to play other songs, and like I say, he told me one day, like I told you what Lil Wayne told me about the 100 song, about 1, 2, or 3 of them might be a hit, and I said, Soulja, man, it ain't nothing like that to get you, man. I said, well, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because if a song sounds good to me, I ain't gonna lie to you. Right. Just like he didn't like Pretty Boy Square. Look at that, came about to be a hit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? A lot of the ones I like, he don't like. The one he like, sometimes we go in the same song, but most of the ones he like, I don't like. The one I like, he don't like.
Right.
But that's his songs though, you know?
I mean,
but I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm not gonna go say this shit sound good because you say it sound good. I do that all the time. I'm not no hater or no shit. I'm just a real nigga, and I'm gonna tell my honest opinion. Just think, man, you know how many songs I never heard on the radio? I hated them motherfuckers. They played them bitches so much, I started liking them.
Right.
I ain't gonna never like something, but right now I don't like it when I hear it. You know what I'm saying? I grew on that shit. Like my boy Fly Rich Double, his Mississippi song. I'm from Mississippi. I ain't like it first time I heard it because my niggas got, man, I ain't not dislike. I said it's okay, but I kept hearing it, I started liking it. I even told Fly Rich that, he can tell you, I grew on that bitch though. But that's how I be, like, just think about how many songs you done heard. You didn't even like it, they played the bitch so much, you grew on it. Sometimes you grow on some shit.
I think that's the trick.
Yeah, no, you'll grow on it, just start liking it. It's like, you know, just how it be. Sometimes you like a girl, you see one girl one day, you might like her, like, oh, I like her. Then one girl, you might just be hanging around, you might start liking her.
Right.
You'll grow on her. So that's how I go with the music too.
Oh yeah, man. I think that's how they do it too. They'll play a song so much that, like
when he want to hear some other shit, he come to me. when he just want niggas to hype him up, he just ask the nigga around. Like, well, you know, we ask me, I'm gonna give him the real deal.
I feel like that's what a lot of these guys are missing now. upcoming rappers and stuff like the new talent, I don't think it's enough people around them that's giving them the honest, raw truth.
Yeah, they don't want to hurt their feelings and different stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just about being honest, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what this about. It's just about being honest and telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like nigga disrespects a nigga. That's some garbage. Fuck that shit, nigga. You need to quit rapping. You know, you like the song? Yes or no? It's okay. I don't know. It's alright. I fuck with it or something. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
So what was your reaction when you first heard that Crank That Soulja Boy?
I liked it, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. I liked it. I know it was a good song, but Soulja Boy, he really, you know, he had like everything but that. It was okay. He did it but I knew that it had potential, but I didn't know it had potential like that. Cause like I said, we wasn't getting booked out. We was going by the song we get booked out, like Shootout, Baby Apes, and Snap and Roll. People want to hear them songs when he did shows, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, he had songs like Snap and Roll. Let me see, he had a lot of them. Man, he had so many we were doing back then before he got signed. Let's see, I know Shootout was one of the biggest. We had Snap and Roll. We had Baby Nate. Oh, we had Booty Meat. Girl, shake that booty meat. That booty meat. Oh, them motherfuckers like booty meat, boy. Mm-hmm. Booty meat. Shake that booty meat. And then we had a couple, man. I just can't think of it. There's so many, man. But like I said, at the time the Virginia Tech school shoot happened, that was our hottest song, Shootout.
Right.
Yeah, that was our hottest song. And they took it out the radio up there. I know I had spent like 25, 40, 50,000 getting that shit on the radio shit. They just took that shit out.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, the rumor about, what's the name, Kyler Park?
Yeah, Kyler Park, yeah.
There was a rumor that Kyler Park daughter, his kid or whatever, got a hold to that Crank That Soulja Boy and started doing the dance, stuff like that.
No, that's just how the video was. They had called us and they were trying to sign Soulja. Everybody was trying to sign Soulja, Jermaine Dupri, Diddy, Master P, everybody was trying to sign him. But he asked me what to do. I said, man, whatever you want to do. I said, man, ain't no need us getting signed right now. You already getting money and you getting 10,000, 50,000 a show. And most motherfuckers ain't getting that much a show. You 1 out of a million getting doing that. You get paid for shows. You getting booked every weekend, and we're doing all the shows. You got money. Why would you want to sign to somebody? He said, man, I want to be on TV now. He said, I want to be on TV. He said, I want to be on TV. He said, man, I want to be on TV. I'm tired of just doing a show. I want to be on TV. I said, man, you want to do that? Do it. So Kyler Partner came and they signed it, but him and Daddy was in there, and Kyler Partner came and he signed the Kyler Park. That's how that happened. Like we was already doing what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like Kyler Park was an A&R Interscope at the time. So and we did the video Crank That. You look at the video, you see me in there too. But we did it at some college out there in Atlanta. But that just was the plot to the video. No, that just was the skit to it. You know what I'm saying? His kids doing that. Like the song was already had been made. The song was like 2 years old when it came out. Probably 3 years old.
Mm-hmm. So I guess
yeah, because Don Loke the one that taught Soulja how to do beats. Yeah, he helped.
Yeah, Don Loke is a legend back in our hometown, man. And I honestly think that Don Loke don't get the recognition that he truly deserves.
He almost got on Superstar Pride.
And mama, don't worry.
But man, Pride got, man, Pride my cousin. I don't know why Pride had a deal on the table for $5 million. He didn't even take it, man. I told him to take it. He wouldn't even take it, man.
Right. But yeah, we gonna get into that for sure. You know, but back with, you know, Soulja Boy learning how to make beats and stuff like that by Don Loke. Do you feel like there was an A+, you know, for all that to go on, for him to actually have his own studio, his own setup, his own sound, to know how to do this? Was it like,
yeah, it was an A+, man.
And by you being, you know, having a big name you have with managing big name artists, stuff like that, have you ever had like names, just people just hitting you up, trying to work with you, reaching out?
I used to miss him a lot, man.
That's a big name.
Cause like I say, I missed on Ray Sherman and
No Flex Zone.
No, they used to be the out of state boys. You know, back in they used to come to my talent shows and stuff. But you know, you can't get them all, man. Like now I got like 3 assistants. They check my emails, they check my phones and all that, man. And crazy you asked that, man. Check it right here, man. young boy NBAs, people tell me like he used to want, some dudes used to tell me like, I know I don't follow him. They said, Mike, dude said, man, he used to try to get you to manage him, and you would never hit him back. I'm like, no, I ain't never talked to him. So I never paid no attention to him over a couple of years. So I heard it again, So just last year in 23, I said, man, I heard it one more time. I said, because I had saw young boy one time. I met him. I spoke to him. One time I saw him. I spoke to him. One time I didn't. I was in the same booth because too many people around. I was out there with Boots in L.A., just kicking with him for his birthday or something. And man, they said, he said he used to want you to manage him. I said, man, I don't know nothing about it. He never hit me. So I just happened, let me show you. I just happened to go on my DM one day. Come to show you this right here, bro. I just happened to go, I'm a young boy. Look.
For anybody young boy.
Let me show you. I just happened to go on my DM one day and look what I saw, bro. Look at that. In 2015, hey, this kid from Baton Rouge. Look at that.
15 from Baton Rouge, only a real nigga.
What year that is?
Oh yeah, November 28th, 8/16, June the 30th.
That's 2015.
2015, okay.
Yeah,
I see it.
he wasn't even here, ain't blew up then. And I just hit him back then, like, November 28th. Just seeing this, bro.
Right.
That nigga left my ass singing out there.
That's crazy, man, to have an opportunity like that.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot. I can go on and on, but you know what I'm saying? Like when you do good work, people want to work with you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Could you see yourself working with him now if he was to reach back out to you like that?
Hell yeah. I can take whatever he's doing now, I can take him to the next level. Just to anybody. Cause like I said, he already up and running, like, but it's just like this 20 years experience I got. It's just a beast when you got 20 years in this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff, that people don't know, it's just an advantage. It's just like you go to a job, somebody been working there 20 years. You're gonna know more stuff than they know. You're gonna know all the shortcuts. You're gonna know what they're doing before they do it,
Right. Yeah, that's a lot of experience in the game, man, with 20 years. But look, with the experience you have, a lot of people feel like that you haven't reached back out the way that you should have to try to bring on your hometown and try to get some people seen from your hometown. What is your response to that?
Okay, let's go back to Miami. Money is a major issue. Money isn't a major issue. They go back to entitlement. Like I said, when you make money, people think you owe them something.
Right.
You gotta look at my part of the story, bro. Didn't nobody want to fuck with me. Hey, I'm doing this podcast. I'm gonna call you right back when I get through, all right? I'm on camera now. The entitlement for his money, anything, like they know I got pulled, they know I can get them on or whatever. It's about entitlement. They feel like you don't owe nobody nothing. When I was trying to do this, didn't nobody want to fuck with me at first. It took a nigga from out of town, like Soulja Boy, they from Mississippi, from Atlanta, they want to fuck with me, and I'm looking over him, running behind Chronic now, they wouldn't fucking with me really, but they wouldn't. I told you the situation. So my boy OJ used to tell me, man, I didn't know this, he told me this a couple years ago, man, that shit pissed me off too. He said, man, every time you come with a CD talking about some Soulja Boy, some niggas throw that shit on the ground and say, oh, this nigga don't know nothing about no fucking music, that nigga sell dope. I'm trying to get out them damn dope getting there. I'm trying to make some legal money. So, but it just, man, niggas be like crabs in the bucket, man. Like, I was gonna sign Too Hot one time.
You ain't no gangster, still a bitch, you a waste, ain't no snatching your chain.
I had got the contract, my lawyer made the contract, it was like $2,500-$3,500. I was really gonna fuck with it because Myron had it, but I was gonna get the paperwork. I had put Myron's name. Myron got a copy of the contract. That nigga was gonna sign me. Them niggas in paper told him, oh man, that nigga got that contract off Google. So he telling me, man, my homeboy said you got the contract off Google. I like, bro, what you gonna do? You gonna sign it what? Wow. No, my nigga said you got it off Google. Man, I left the shit alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's so much stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it ain't nothing like that. This is a business, man. For understand, man. And you put 100,000 on something, you trying to make $1 million back. It's like you can't just put that shit on anybody. You gotta you gotta believe in the music. Cause I don't like someone I don't mess with. Don't mean nobody else want to mess with. That's why it's more than that's why it's thousands of labels. It ain't one label. Right. If one label don't like it, go to the next one. One manager don't like it, go to the next one. Everybody gotta have the vibe and engine for it. You gotta look at, man. Like I said, them niggas weren't fucking with me when I was trying to come up, but it ain't nothing like that. I ain't holding no grudge against somebody, but I'm where the money at, man. Like I said, Pride, my cousin.
And mama, don't worry.
Pride, my cousin, bro. Pride, man. He had a deal for Friday before he got locked up. He was trying to get me to be his manager. You know what I told him? I said, bro, you got to straighten up, Pride, because you're going to kill a nigga or they're going to kill you. Right. I said, man, you hard and hot-headed. I told him that. Ask 350. I wish he was here to tell you. And 350 tell me, don't talk to him. I said, I ain't talking to him. I'm just telling him, being real. I'm just like, if he said, man, I'm going to change. I said, okay. That was like 3-4 weeks before he killed, they say he killed damn fool. I wasn't down there. They said on the news, I wasn't there. They say when the altercation happened with damn fool, you know. Mm-hmm. But man, I told him that, man. And I told him to take the deal for $5 million. He wouldn't even take it. I tell you what, he was mad at me. And this is the deal. He was mad at me, right? He was mad, but he wasn't mad. Right. Him and his mama used to try to get at me, but at the time, they didn't have the hit. They didn't have the hit then. I said, bro, and he was hitting me in the DM. I didn't see it. Like I said, I'm just not seeing young boy NBA DM, man, 8 years later. You know what I'm saying? I get like, since I've been in, I probably got 100 messages, bro. I had to go through my system, go through and see what's reading and what's looking at now. Since I know had so many misfalls with this shit. And man, it's just like, I had to tell him, bro, you my cousin and everything, your dad and my cousin. Man, it ain't about, it's about, man, I didn't see your message, man. It ain't like it was seen, it's unseen. You know what I'm saying? And we had to get past that. Man, I said, man, I can just help you with your label, consult your label, what you do with your label, you know what I'm saying? And I was telling him to take the deal. He was like, man, he said, man, I don't know, I just want to stay independent. I said, bro, if you stay independent, you need to have like $2 million in your pocket to push the shit yourself. I said, man, I'll take the $5 million, man. So we had one guy, a private investor, when he was trying to build him a studio in Batesville, $1 million studio, build it so he can stay rapping, build his own studio. He'd make money off of it to buy his mama $4,500,000 house in South Haven, buy him a Bentley truck. Or the Bentley truck is right. I had helped him get that. The label had gave him that. That's like 200 and some thousand. The Lamborghini truck, which one he wanted, and they was going to get him like $2 million in his pocket, and then they was going to get him this out till he didn't get the $5 million deal. Then they was going to let him own 50% of everything. Then they asked who his favorite artist was. He want to do a song with. He said Future. They was going to give Future $250,000 to do a feature with it. Then they was going to get $250,000 to do the video. Right. So all that shit was going to be about $6 million. He didn't want to take that. That's crazy. He wanted to stay independent. I like, bro, you don't know, man. I said, you told me to help you out. So he just wanted to stay independent. He was on this Young Dolph stuff, but you know, but when he got locked up, he just went on signed. Then I wish he would have signed when he was out, but when he got locked up, the deal went the same. It was even $500,000 when he got locked up, you know.
Mm-hmm. Right, man. That is crazy, man, to know how Superstar Pride ended his career the way he did with it and stuff like that. But knowing that you have people just reaching out to you like that and trying to do it, they got to have you knowing that you're doing something right. Yeah. You know? You chose the right
and people hold grudges, and like I said, man, he was mad at me for some stuff I didn't know he was mad about. I said, bro, Pride, you hot now. Everybody's gonna try to when you hot, every label try to get at you. That's how it be. Cause every label is trying to do a bidding war. And this the bidding. You got a hot song, everybody wants it. You got a hot car, everybody wants it. You got a nice car to call out, everybody come trying to buy that motherfucker. That's just how business go. But I was telling him, like, bro, I didn't even see your message, bro. And his mama said, oh, you know, we was seeing you back then. I was telling you about it. I said, yeah, but he didn't have the music he had now. Then he didn't develop now. But you know, you can't be mad at me for some stuff. This is a business. I ain't like I left his message unseen. You got, you know what I'm saying, you been had my number, you know what I'm saying? But when you was telling me about him, like, that wasn't the same music. Right. See, he evolved, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a business. And you know, when you trying to handle business, you got to go by doing business the way business is supposed to be handled. Not the way somebody wants you to handle it.
Yeah, and then, like I said, I made more money like consulting people labels, like I was consulting his label. And people thought I was managing, but I was consulting his label. He had his own label, you know what I'm saying? So when people understand when 5 Pounds of Pressure dropped, that single came out it was 5 songs, it was an LP. So most people drop a single, just a single. He dropped the whole album. LP, he had 5 songs, so that's where the $5 million came. They were trying to give $1 million a song. You gotta look at that and tell that their mama song was streaming 24 to 25 million streams a week. Wow. That's insane. Like, all you got to stream a week is 600,000, stream to $1 million, a label want to sign you. So you got to look at this song streaming 24, 25,000 a million a week. That's why they were trying to get in that 5 M's.
That's major.
Yeah, that's major.
So let me ask you this, if you could just, go back knowing the thing that you know now, Would you try to take him in and work with him? And
I was trying to get him to get the deal, so he just didn't want to do it. Like, I had never seen nothing like it. Like, I was like, cause you gotta look at it. Wasn't about. I was trying to get him to get the best deals, cause like I said, I was consulting his label, cause like by him being my cousin, I didn't want him to go out there and make the wrong deals. And he didn't, and hate he did them, you know, and I know this business, so because I would have a bad conscience, because I know I don't want to see you in a fucked up situation. Because you can go out with this music bid, you get the wrong deal, you can do some shit. It won't hurt you then, but in the long run, it'll fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? Right. Don't sign up for the right deal and the right points and all that stuff. It'll fuck you over in the long run. So I was telling him to take it. I said, man, take the $5 million deal. I said, you need to take it. He didn't want to take it, man. I'm talking I'm like, man, niggas, I'm saying, are you crazy, bro? What's wrong? I said, bro, you gonna hate you. I said, take one of these deals. I'm talking, everybody want to give him $5-6 million. He had like 5 labels. Cause I remember when Doc was first telling me about it before, and I thought it was all bullshit. Like, man, how somebody trying to give him $5 million, and this song had this. You got to look at all this shit happened in 2 weeks. Cause the song he didn't have a fucking TikTok. He just put the shit on TikTok. His mama told him to get a TikTok. The shit went viral. So he was working in Nashville at a car wash or cutting grass or something. He was doing something, and it shit went viral while he was at work. So he had just put it on TikTok, and that shit just went crazy. Right. So I was just trying to tell him to take it, man. He didn't want to. He wanted to stay independent.
Yeah, that song was major because when he first dropped it, it got in the hands of a lot of big people, a lot of big names. That
shit so I said, bro, take the 5 M's, bro. Don't spend your own money. I know niggas got money, they'll take a deal to keep them spend their own money. Spend other people's money, don't spend your money. Take a sacrifice, do that shit and get your money together and put it behind another artist. I told Moneybagg Yo to do the same thing. I said, man, you're in the deal now, just start your own label and you make your money off your artist. It's like play it forward, you know? But yeah, man, and when they told me that shit happened when he killed, they say he killed. I saw it on the news. They say he killed. I ain't talked to him. Yeah, so I wasn't there. But you know, I can't prove nobody guilty. But you know, they say, you know, you guilty, but you got to prove yourself innocent. But I just hate that happened, man. Like I said, Wheelie used to cut his hair. I ain't had no problem with Wheelie. I ain't had no problem with Pride. It's like a fucked up situation. Cause same with Dolph and Gotti. I'm cool with Dolph, and I'm cool with Gotti. And when I get to the point, I can't go to no paper route stuff or RCMG stuff because I'm trying to stay neutral. Right. And the same with this Marcus, with this damn fool and Pride. I never had a problem with damn fool. He used to go to my cousin like, damn fool was always my nigga, you know what I'm saying? I never had a problem with it. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people are scared of him. I ain't never had a problem with it. We ain't never had an altercation. We were always cool. He always respect me. I respect him. And I just hate that. I couldn't believe that shit happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. I like, man, you know, I couldn't believe that shit happened, man. And they said he had changed his life and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, man, it's just a fucked up situation, bro. Because like I said, just like 2 of your homeboys and 2 of you in the middle, you're trying to break this shit up. You don't want nothing to happen. This shit can be resolved. Right. Cause like I say, man, it's different. You just know one side, you on one side, but you know both of these niggas, both of them history, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no problem with both of them. You wish this shit could be resolved, you know what I'm saying?
Then people try to say you playing both sides.
Yeah.
No, it's just like, that's how it was before you guys got into it. Yeah. Mixed with both sides. Yeah. Picking and choosing. Yeah. But man, the way it happened, like you said, man, Wheelie, he was well respected. And for it to happen the way it did, they allegedly say that Pride gunned him down. The way it happened the way it did that surprise you? Like, could you believe that out of all people it was him? Because, you know, he was his barber, they were saying. And they said it all happened because he wanted Wheelie to come to the video with him out of town, but Wheelie turned down the offer, said he didn't want to go. So
I know both sides. I know Wheelie family and everything. Wheelie's sister told me that Wheelie didn't want to go do that stuff because Wheelie didn't want to be around guns and stuff. He probably wanted to have guns in videos. Wheelie didn't want to be around that. You know what I'm saying? I think he was paying Wheelie like $1,000, $1,500 every time he cut his hair too. He was paying Wheelie, but you know what I'm saying? It's just man. No, he really looked up to Wheelie and he loved Wheelie. You know what I'm saying? Wheelie was more than his barber. You gotta look at it. Willie dad and raised him since he was a kid, so he danced like his daddy. So it's more than just a barber, just kind of like with Gotti and Jook. Jook is more than Gotti. Brother, it's like his protector, his provider, and like his father. He like Jook used to take care of the family. Like Gotti didn't have a rough life, him and his sister Robin, like Jook, because Jook was there when his mom was in the bandos and moved from house to house, all that. So Jook, his job was to take care of his little brother, you know what I'm saying, and Gotti. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because Jook didn't have a daddy, and Gotti had a daddy, but you know what I'm saying? But Jook was like, he was the provider for his mom and his sister and his brother. You know what I'm saying? And shit, and y'all get above, but I brought that up because Willie dead, and Willie just was like, he basically raised Pride and was his protector, you know what I'm saying? He, you know, his OG and all that. And it's just a fucked up situation. I can see if just two guys that never met each other, none of that stuff, and they got into it at a club or got into in a road rage at a red light and they killed each other. But these guys, like I said, they know each other. I just wish it could have been resolved, man. Like, we really lost two lives. He dead, and in Pride, he locked up, you know what I'm saying? And he you know what I'm saying, probably would never get out, but he might get out, I don't know. But it's just a fucked up situation. I wish it wouldn't even happen. And like I say, back to the Gotti and Young Dolph thing, I told Gotti, I had a person to talk with Gotti myself. It had got so bad. This is before the shootings even happened. Right. I went on a podcast, I was talking about this. But anyway, I told Gotti, I mean, I had a dream somebody gonna get killed, maybe both of y'all. I said, man, whatever this is, y'all need to stop it. He said, Mike, I promise you I ain't got no problem with Dolph. I ain't got no problem with Buddy. I don't know why he doing that. I don't have no problem with it. I want to see him win. So when I said something to Dolph about it, he like, man, fuck that big head nigga. The niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Right. Fuck it. It was a joke to him. So he wouldn't want to say it. It's just niggas around and fans and stuff make stuff good harder than it is, because Dolph really didn't have a problem with Gotti. And Jook, Jook got killed because of what some hearsay say, that they said, the Hero guy put out that Jook probably put a hit on Dolph, and that's how he Dolph dead. But I disagree with him saying that, because if it's true, you snitching. If it ain't true, you putting a lie on somebody. So either way, it's a fucked up situation. The streets ain't got no justice. So if Jook did it or not, the streets gonna be like, if you kill Dolph, you got fam, nigga, we give you so you can't even say nothing like that. Right now, if I say somebody killed this person or gonna kill this person, it happened, they're gonna put me in it, because I got a platform and people follow me and listen to me, right. and it can spread like Wi-Fi. So this shit is so crazy, man. You gotta watch what you say these days. Just like now they saying that Glock Key was supposed to have something to do with Jook getting killed, but I don't know how true that is. I think it's a rumor, but you can't put stuff out like that, because if something happened to Glock Key Glock, man, they're gonna think that they're gonna say another person had something to do with it. It's just gonna never stop. And I think this is one of the biggest beefs ever. I think this is bigger than the Tupac and Biggie beef, because Tupac and Biggie, it was a big beef, but them dudes got killed and it was over with. You gotta look at it. When Dolph got killed, it's like 10 people got killed in Memphis in 2 weeks. And it's an ongoing battle, a war. It's a war. It's been going on like 5 years. So I think this is bigger than the Tupac and Biggie beef, man. It was just, Tupac and Biggie beef was just more famous, but this really is a real beef, and people are getting killed. This is like a real war, man. And it's sad to say, man, it's just like, I just wish it could all been prevented, just like the Pride and with the case, you know what I'm saying? Pride had a platform. He could have put a lot of niggas from Batesville on that area, because he loved Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? And man, this shit, man, it just be fucked up situations like this, man. Like, man, it's just like, sometimes you can't do nothing but wish the best. Like, it ain't like a nigga putting gas on the fire, like niggas do this, do that, but I don't be want none of that shit to happen, you know, especially with some niggas I know, right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You feel me?
For sure. It's just like...
Because it's a fucked up situation, yeah, because like I said, it's a fucked up situation, you know, when Pride, you know what I'm saying, Pride do got him on, he got to watch his back, because, you know, we got brothers and cousins and niggas that fuck with him, man, something might happen to him, so it's just a fucked up situation, it's never ending, man.
Yeah. repeat it cycle.
He get out with old bond. He gonna try to had to pop a nigga probably. They gonna pop him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not wishing on nobody. That's just the truth, bro. We ain't done. We grown people, bro.
Right.
We grown, bro. You feel me? We grown people. Yeah.
I didn't know Dolph was that known, like was that well respected the way he was. You know,
yeah, Dolph get money, man. Dolph really get money. That's why Dolph just wanted to be independent. Like, Gotti didn't have no problem with that. Dolph just wanted to be independent. I had saw Dolph like 2 days before he got killed. Like, that stuff, him and Soulja there, that stuff wasn't nothing. I called Dolph about it. He started laughing, man. That stuff wasn't real. It was just, man. But you know, the guy shot at Dolph after they said Soulja Boy had something to do with it. Soulja Boy really didn't have nothing to do with it. People say something. The police didn't come pick up Soulja Boy. He really didn't have, like, they took him off the tour in Memphis and he was mad, and that's why niggas was mad at Soulja Boy. Like, why the fuck y'all take him off the tour? Cut my money out. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And they was saying Soulja's been like mourning or respecting, but he wasn't disrespecting. But at the same time, they put me in a situation. Niggas was mad at me because what Soulja said. He really didn't say nothing. Like, he would, why the fuck y'all was kicking out the tour? Right. They said he was more worried about getting out the tour and missing his money than worried about Dolph. But they were saying that he had something to do with it, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't have nothing to do with it. You gotta look at the killers, whoever did it, they watching, they say, oh, Soulja said he gonna get it, we're gonna get this nigga now, because they don't think Soulja did. Because niggas try to put a case on you, you know? Like Denzel White said, I had all you niggas in Pelican Bay, you know?
Sure, man.
Put cases on all you niggas, man. Like I said, put cases on you niggas, just throw it on you, you know? Right,
that's just something like the internet. They put cases on you before it even the cases come, because they like to put stuff together and try to analyze and figure out what's going on, put pictures and stuff together, you know. Try to play investigator on the internet. I think it's a lot of that going on. And that's a lot of the reason why that battle is going on the way it is, because the internet is taking stuff saying, oh, they did this, they getting this person wet, like Big Jook. Next thing you know, Big Jook turn around and get wet. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it's a lot of, you know, something he's saying, she's saying.
I know for a fact, I can show you the text message, I know for a fact, Gotti and Dolph didn't have a problem with each other. I know that for a fact. One thing I know, I talked to Gotti and Rex now. I know Gotti even tell me, Gotti, he dealing with Jay-Z. He don't want to lose that relationship. He got the girl in his dream, Angel Simmons. He don't want to mess with that. He been at the White House. Him and his girl kicked him with the president's wife. Then he been on part of a soccer team. Man, he ain't got time for that, bro. He ain't got time for that.
Right.
So he don't want to lose that, man. He don't want to lose the relationship with Jay-Z, Angel Simmons, the president, or the soccer team, man. He trying to get money. You see, they just came out and said, man, worth $100 million now out of nowhere. But you know, and Dolph worth $100 million, but people don't know that though. You got to look at Dolph had like 200-300 rental properties, man. All them cars he had, man, nigga, that shit was his shit. I had Dolph, man, listen, bro. I know companies that loan people money on their masters. Dolph had a deal for $120 million. He turned it down, bro. Not even, it was just a loan. He didn't want a loan. They let you. Just how Wayne sold his masters for $150 million, and Lil Wayne sold his masters for $150 million. The same company, I know the people, bro. They was gonna get Dolph. They didn't want to buy his master. They was gonna give him a loan for $120 million for 7 years, and lien on his master. If he didn't pay them, if he didn't pay it back, they're gonna take his master. He didn't want to do that. I said, Dolph, you're gonna flip that so fast. You got 7 years to pay. You got 3 years, so you can pay it back in 3 or pay it in 7 years. Man, you're gonna pay that shit back so fast. You're gonna be able to flip that shit money. Man, he was gonna do it. He didn't want to do it. That nigga did not want to fuck with his masters. Period.
Right. So what's your thoughts on selling your master? Do you feel like that's a smart decision?
Just sell your master. You ain't gotta sell all. It could be some, man. It's just a business proposition to do that to get. Okay, I put it like this right here. People are so selfish, man. They always talking about percentages and all that. If you tell me I want to own 100% of this, no, Dolph getting money. He excluded from this. I want to own 100% of this. What's owning 100% of this shit ain't making no money? So what the fuck? You got to be making money. So you split to do partner with somebody, and now you a partner with another label, you're making $20 million a year, and they give you 10, and you ain't putting no money up. You winning. Right. Just like Steve Jobs only owned 1% of Apple. He was worth $8 billion. So. You feel me? He only owned 1% of Apple. He didn't own that shit. He owned 1% of Apple. He was worth $8 billion, bro.
Amazing,
so I'm saying, yeah. So it ain't about the percentage. Sometimes it's about how much money coming in. You do the percentage. You know what I'm saying? True enough, every $1 million you get 20%. You getting 200,000. But man, if this shit ain't making no money, what's owning 100%? So see, Dolph different. He was making money, so he was seeing shit. So he got the rental proposition. He got all kind of shit he got going on. And he got the show money, 60 to 80 to 100 a show. Then kind of private shows he probably doing for folks. So he was getting money, so he wasn't hurt for no money. Because they're like Master P said, when they first tried to give him a deal for $1 million, if you know they try to give him $1 million, he worth $10 million. So that's the type of dude Dolph was, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I know this personally, bro. I'm gonna show you the text. I had posted this shit one time. Them dudes didn't have nothing against each other, man.
Right.
They didn't have nothing against it. It just got bad, man. It just got bad. It was people that don't even know him and people in the streets, bro. It just got bad like that, man. And really, to me, when Dolph made that diss song, it got real bad because, you know, they played that song in clubs. CMG people get mad and people on the CMG side get mad. And then that song, if that song would have been just a garbage song, even though it's a song dissing CMG, that song was bumping. Like, they weren't playing around CMG in the club. They were playing that song. The clubs were going crazy because the song was really bumping. Just like Tupac made a diss song by Biggie, Hit 'Em Up. That song, Hit 'Em Up, was really bumping. Man. So it was one of them situations. I think that song just made it just get too far out there, man.
So do you think if it wasn't for that song that he'll still be alive?
I think that song got a lot to do with it, but you gotta look at it. He had a dude with a big head and then like Split was God, he had a dude like Juggling saying that's your big sister. It was a good marketing strategy, man, but that shit right there went crazy, man. That song was big as hell, bro. I don't think Dolph knew that song would be that big. He was just Dolph probably doing that shit as a joke. No, Dolph, he got money. He probably just doing that shit as a joke. Sometimes you don't know this song's gonna be that big. Like I said, we didn't know Crank that was gonna be that big. We had that shit on the back burner, you know what I'm saying? Right. But you know, it just, man, that shit crazy, bro. Like I said, I think everybody just underestimated everybody, man. Man, it just came into a bad situation. But I had the dream. I told him, I said, man, I told God and Dolph, I dream one of y'all got killed or both of y'all get killed. I said, just a dream. It took me 2 years to get the guts to tell him this. I said, this what I dream about, bro. I just gotta tell y'all. And man, I said, man, I ain't got no problem with the old boy. And Dolph said, man, fuck that big head, that nigga. Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying? It started laughing.
Just like Dolph.
Yeah, so it's crazy, man, with this shit right here, man. And I like the situation with Pride and damn fool, I didn't even know nothing about that shit. I didn't know that was going on. That shit just, if I would have known that was going on, I would try to stop it. But it just hit everybody by surprise. Just like, bam, they saying he done killed him, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, the situation just seemed kind of odd to me because of why it happened, because of the video thing. That's why I kind of was like, there's a little bit more to it.
Yeah, I went there. I heard that he went down there. I heard he went down there with a gun and some niggas on the porch. He said, nigga, y'all want to die, y'all need to leave. I don't know how true that is. And that shit. And they went in there and they got to arguing. But you know, I don't know. And they said Marcus ran at the house and he came behind him. Next thing you know, he dead. I don't know, but I wasn't there. That's what they said in the news, you know. And but man, it's just I wish it's just a situation I wish could have been prevented, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody ain't all money ain't good money to some people. Like a million one, he would ask 20 people in Batesville that shit. All 20 of them would have been on the road with him because they know he was about to get to his bag and be a multi-millionaire. So all money ain't good money to Mark. No, he didn't want to do it. Right. That's your money, that ain't my money.
Do you think, well, a lot of people feel like that Pride kind of lost it, you know, had some screws missing ever since he came back from being around P. Diddy. So a lot of people feel like maybe P. Diddy slipped something in his drink or, you know, kind of throw them off in the head a little bit.
That too, I asked him about that, and he said that he didn't want to work with Diddy because Diddy was too fucking demanding, too, like he was his daddy or boss. Like he was like, no, do the song this way, do it this way. Diddy was too like on him, like when he was signed to him, like do this, do that to the song. He was just like, Diddy was changing stuff up and all that stuff, and Diddy was just like, it was just like, he was happy to meet him and all that stuff, but Diddy was like too hard on him about stuff, about the song. I'm like, man, that's what he really supposed to do. That's how Diddy is, man. He was like, he was too hard, like the shit was already good. He told me change this and change that. He said, all I need him to do is really clear that Faith Evans sample. So I was like, yo, I need him to do that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. There's so many rumors out, man. I heard that somebody voodooed him, he had a curse on him. You know what I'm saying? He went to New Orleans. It's so much stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean, he did come home and he kept saying that he had to get his soul back, you know.
Because they said, he said somebody had voodooed him in New Orleans. Yeah, they said that girl he was talking to had took him down there. I don't know. That shit crazy. I don't believe in voodoo though, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that shit, that black magic. But they said that shit true.
Yeah,
but,
if you accept it and believe it.
Yeah, but you know, it's kind of like a religion you gotta look at. I don't fuck with the horoscope shit. You know why? Because I'm scared of it. You know why? You read that shit, it'll tell you exactly how a person is or how the fuck can do that. That shit's scary to me. Yeah. So voodoo really is scary to me, so I don't fuck with it. And that's how I'm believing in mine. Because like I say, that horoscope shit, that shit be right, bro. Look at that shit. It's how a person, man, 99%, I mean, 80% of the time, they're gonna be right about that person. I don't know how the fuck they get it right, but that shit kind of scary to me, bro.
Speaking on voodoo, what is your takes on Illuminati? Do you think that's real?
Illuminati that's just something fake. Somebody probably got to go, I don't believe in Illuminati. It's just, somebody might, it ain't no, I don't believe in Illuminati. I think that shit fake, but it might be Illuminati, but I don't believe in it. You know, it's like, they say it's like selling your soul to the devil in the music business or whatever, but it might be some kind of group they got that like the Illuminati, but you know, people do stuff. It's people always got higher powers, man. Like, to me, the shit going on with Diddy, all this, I think he done pissed somebody off that's real big, man, because just think about it. This shit didn't start happening to Diddy. They say he's suing Ciroc, and the other company, they said, you know, them dudes trillionaires. They said, you know, he's suing them. Look at all this shit happening. Cause then they gotta look at it's bigger fish in everything you do, bro. And people doing shit and pull a string. Put it like this right here. I'm gonna bring the NFL up in this. I'm gonna bring the movie up in this shit, just like Steve Harvey and Monique. Like Monique said, Steve said a lot of stuff about her, but he couldn't say it on the TV because he didn't want to get blackballed. Like her, you know, they take shit off, can't get no work, he got to take care of his family. Certain shit you can do, you can't say certain shit about certain people. Because you know, you got big wheels and Hollywood control everything. And the actors and shit really puppets. They ain't the puppets, I'm just saying, like, motherfucker paying them they check, even though they making $100 million a year, they still got puppet. They still like, somebody got to pay them that. Right. And you got a lifestyle you live in, you don't want to fuck that up. So, Monique, when she was talking about certain people, and people didn't want to agree with her because they don't want to get blackballed. Because Monique got blackballed for a minute, and her money was fucked up. So she wanted Steve Harvey and Kevin Hart to speak up for her. They wouldn't do it because, like, sometimes you don't want to say certain shit, it fucked you up. Just like on this thing, I can't get on this thing and say nothing about this and say nothing about that, and I don't know if it's true or not. Or if I do know it's true, I don't want it to fuck me up and come back and hunt me. So sometimes you got to stay out of situations, don't take a side. So it ain't like they not taking her side, they not taking the side because they got to eat too. Because it's bigger pictures. Just say, for instance, most of the actors, when they come up first up and coming, they don't be making like $300 a day or $100 a day, but they do that for the publicity, they blow up. Just like, when you make, it's very few actors making over $5-10 million a movie, like Will Smith and Denzel Washington, a few. Like Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, you know, I'm talking Titanic. Yeah, but you know, I'm talking the movie Titanic. He made $20 million. That was record breaking for that movie. Like, it's good for you made $20 million for one movie. Shit, that's cool. But the people behind the scene made like $980 million. Wow. So $1 billion of Steven Spielberg now. And then it's people over him that invested in that made more than him. So I'm saying, so it's bigger pictures of that. And I go back to the NFL, you see athletes, like, I'm gonna bring them up because Monique got blackballed. Kaepernick, he was doing certain things, they blackballed him. He's a big time quarterback. You got people that want to take his side, and they didn't want to take his side, the athlete. It's just like, they didn't want to get blackballed being the same situation Monique was in the music business. Get blackballed and get your chest cut off. Only motherfucker basically took his side was Tyreek, and they should try to do him the same way now. So it's a big game to these people over this shit in basketball and football. Just say for instance, you got Peyton Manning out here making $100 million a year. On all the football team, it's 55 people on every team. The minimum wage used to be $300,000 a player. It might be $500,000 or $600,000 now a player. But everybody, it's about 5 or 6 people making over 10 people making over probably $10 million a year on the team. Right. You know what I'm saying? They might have some endorsement and make more money for us. NFL checks, they ain't making that much money. Okay, they making some money though, but they try to live a lifestyle they can't live. You can't live like Kevin Hart said, how my car is set up. You making $600,000 a year. You can't live like this man making $20 million a year. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of set up a different way. So I'm comparing the football with the basketball because in football, you got people like Jerry Jones paying these guys these checks. They paying these guys to check. They the billionaires. Right. But you know, the billionaires got trillionaires investing money to them making all this shit work. So it's a monopoly. It's a game. You got to play it a certain way, man. Even though all these players making these millions of dollars we see on TV, they still got motherfuckers cut them their check, and they got certain things they got to do, not do, and say and not say. This shit crazy, bro.
Yeah,
it's just the bigger levels than every shit. Just like you got a job at McDonald's, you get in there, you cool, but it's people bigger than you to pay you checks, and people make more than them. Just go up like the assistant manager, the store manager, the general manager, the district manager. Then you go to the owner. You know how they go. Right. It's just different levels on that shit and everything you do.
It's a cycle.
Yep.
Okay. You know, we're gonna go back to P Diddy for a little while. So have you ever been to one of P Diddy's parties?
No, I never been. I could have been a couple times. I never been.
Right.
I met P Diddy a couple times. P Diddy a cool dude, man. You know, like I said.
Did he try to take you shopping when you met him?
Nah. I don't know him like that, but he know me, man. He know me. Like I said, he was trying to sign Soulja before Soulja blew up, so we always know Diddy. He tried to sign Soulja, Master P, Jermaine Dupri, all that couple of niggas, you know. Yep. But man, I just think he pissed somebody off just higher up, bro. Cause like once then, like I said, people be scared to come out like this. Right now, people started coming out kind of like they did Bill Cosby like that. Cause that nigga tried to buy CBS. You know, he done pissed these big billionaires off. Like, nigga, you can't buy CBS, nigga. They'll try to do that, man, bring some stuff up. But rape charges and murder charges ain't got no statute of limit on, you know what I'm saying? Right. Man, you're a billionaire, you can easily pay somebody $5 million and say, go say this nigga did that. Because that was basically happening when I had the charge in Oxford. They said I had 20, 30 people said, yeah, I did it. But my lawyer went through all of them one by one. You know why? Because they were lying. If somebody telling the truth, you ain't finna catch them up in no lie. Right. So, man, it's levels to this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So, okay, let me ask you this about Soulja Boy. When Soulja Boy found the success he did, and you know, but before the success, he had A-Rab around him.
Pass to A-Rab, pass to A-Rab.
After he blew up, a lot of people feel like he didn't get the recognition.
A-Rab?
A-Rab.
A-Rab had a deal on the table. A-Rab didn't take it, man. A-Rab just, A-Rab was a good guy, all that stuff, man. A-Rab just like...
They feel like he was too loyal to Soulja Boy.
But A-Rab really walked away from it. A-Rab had a deal. Soulja had him a deal and everything. He wouldn't even sign it. Soulja was mad as hell. He didn't want to be signed. He just wanted to be a hype man. Then A-Rab, he met a girl in Chicago, fine as hell, and he got her pregnant. Then he just wanted to stay with the baby. Right. So he really he wanted to be with his family, with the girl. Cause no, he had met a real pretty fine girl in Chicago. We was on the tour and stuff. He went around, got her pregnant, and then he had never had no girlfriend that fine and that pretty, and he really liked her because I had never seen him like a girl like that. You know what I'm saying? And he, you know, some niggas have their first baby, man. They don't want to be right for their kids. So he really pulled away from us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but see, people don't know that though. It ain't like Soulja had him a deal, he wouldn't sign it. He had him a deal, he wouldn't sign it.
So,
just like he had got Jabbar a deal, you know, with that song, I'm in the Days.
Right. Well, I actually seen the girl, you know, that A-Rab was with because they was coming in Walmart when I was working there.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because they actually had some type of kite out for him because they were saying that the girl was coming in, sticking stuff in her purse, some big fancy purse she used to have and stuff like that. I don't know how true it was.
It probably was. I don't know. It probably but A-Rab, after that, him and Soulja had really fell out because Soulja felt like he should have took the deal, and he didn't want to take the deal. I guess A-Rab knew he took that deal. He's gonna be gone all the time. He's gonna be with this girl, but you can't, man. You could bring your girl with you. And you know what I'm saying? Right. Jay-Z on the road, Beyonce going to Jay-Z, the whole family on tour. They got their bus too, right behind them. Mm-hmm. That shit, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. But you know, I ain't got no problem with A-Rab. I see him, I speak to him, you know what I'm saying? You know, I met him in Soulja, I met him through Soulja, I met him at the same time, so I ain't got no problem with it.
So like, when was the last time you heard from him?
I saw A-Rab at the post office in Memphis about last summer. Before that, I had saw him like 4 years. Before that, I had saw him like 4 years. I don't know how to see him. You know, so I don't know how to see him.
Okay.
But he got my number and all that stuff, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So, if he was to try to hit you up and you know, try to make yourself relevant again, how would you respond to that?
I just tell him to get with Soulja. You know what I'm saying? Because Soulja his boy. Mm-hmm. Shit, I just tell him to get with Soulja. They just be up on the Soulja wing.
Right.
Yeah, I just tell him to get with Soulja. You know what I'm saying? Because Soulja, like I said, I guess he didn't want to be the hype man no more. Some people just, you know, when this shit took off, and sometimes people don't be thinking shit gonna be like it be, they don't want that shit. Some people don't like fame. Some people don't like trapping like that. And like I said, this shit do get tiring. Just say you want to go around the world one time for you die. You don't say you want to go around the world 20 times, you know? You feel me?
Okay, I want to, speak on some of the legends, back from our way, from Batesville for a little while. I know, back in the Gap, you was working with GD.
Yeah, oh man.
With GD, man, tell me about, the experience working with GD and what led for y'all to like break up.
Man, GD, man, was my neighbor, bro, man. All of a sudden, man, GD had started hating, bro, man. I don't know if it's because of he was fucking with Parade, and Parade was trying to get to me. People said, I don't know if he was fucking with Pone, but Pone was my boy. And they were saying people saying Pone was start sponsoring, Pone told us to this you, but I don't know how true that is, because Pone my boy. I ain't got no problem with him on Parade, but GD, man, man, he just as long as he got on some hating shit, bro. I ain't never did nothing to do, bro. I know his family and everything, man. Like, he grew up in a 4-bedroom. His grandma was still in from Miss Simpson, man. Miss Georgia Simpson, man. He was just got on some crazy shit, man. Like he was just tripping, man. Like, he just started, like, dissing me. Like, I was a rapper, like, talking about, he was just dissing me all the time. Like, man, why you doing all this, bro? You got a problem with me? And then I started, like, no, I ain't got no problem with you, nigga. No, I like, bro, why you doing that shit? Don't need to be like, man, that shit ain't cool, this shit, man. So, one time, that song he made, that this song about me, niggas kept telling me about it, but I ain't want to listen. When I heard that shit, I was so mad. I ain't gonna lie, I was so mad. I wanted to kill that nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I had to get over that shit, man. I done been in jail on murder charge, that shit. Nigga get into it with another nigga, and something happen. I ain't gonna never get out of jail. I done got off like 3 murder charges in my life. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, they said that girl got him killed them mom. They said I had something to do with it. And when I was in college, my partner Todd, he locked on that guy license. He killed the guy at the liquor store in my car. So they had me on that. They let me off there too, but cause Todd said he had nothing to do with it. And come find out, Todd had killed a lot of people. And it was just catching up with him. So he had burned a girl up on the bridge, all kind of stuff. But I was in Marks one day, me and 350 and some more guys. And GD was down there. He saw me down there. It was at some kind of event center down there. This nigga finna perform that song. That's the GD finna perform that song. I said, man, I know that one nigga finna perform that song while I'm here. So he finna perform. Yeah, so this nigga finna perform the song, man. Me and my crew, we went on the stage, man, grabbed the mic, like, nigga, what y'all want to do? Man, I said, nigga, I'll beat the fuck out of you right now. That nigga said, no, man, I'm gonna squash. I said, you want to get this ass whooping, you want to squash? Because he had this nigga, I had my nigga. It was like 5 of them and like 6 or 7 others. It was even. Right. And like, what you want to do? Cause like, nigga, you're not finna perform this song. I took the mic and everything. I was that mad, cause like, cause I heard something, nigga, you're not finna play that shit while I'm in here, nigga. Like I'm that weak, nigga. Like, I'm gonna let you play that? Nah, nigga, it ain't like that. Right. So, and after that, man, we ain't really spoke no more. Then, it was nothing said. Then, like, when Pride got hot, niggas send me screenshots. He said, I hope you don't go fuck with that nigga Miami Mike. I said, here this nigga go again. Like, man, I just think the nigga just want some attention, bro. I don't know. Cause I ain't never did nothing to him, bro. Nigga used to be my neighbor, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really grew up together. Like, I ain't never had no problem with it. I don't know if he think I didn't get him on like I should. I got Soulja. I don't know what he was thinking, man. Because he got some good ass music, but after he dissed me, I was done with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Made a diss song, and just shock all kind of shit, man. By some, I got my teeth, and I don't know. It was that nigga diss the hell out of me.
You went Miami to me, nigga. Wasn't no SOD. Knew you before palm tree when you didn't have front teeth.
That nigga talking shit. I couldn't believe he had did that shit, man. So I can just imagine how Gotti and CLG feel when Dolph did that song about him, because I done had this song put on me before. That shit makes you mad every time you hear it, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, when I heard that shit, man, I was so mad, bro. And then every time you hear it, you get madder. Right. And then this motherfucker been forgot about the shit, because they made it and make other songs. It ain't nothing, but when that motherfucker hear that shit, you gonna revisit that shit. So I heard that shit, then I'm down there, that nigga's finna play that shit. He finna perform it, bro.
It's crazy, right in front of you.
He knew I was in Billy. I went right. I was way at the front though, but niggas had got to me and said he finna perform. And then nigga, and that shit, I heard the beat come on. I said, nigga, he finna perform that shit. Man, we went there. We took the mic and everything. He had a big horse with him, cause horse should be my security too. He had a big horse for a lot of niggas with him. Man, it would have been stupid. Like that was, it could have got ugly. Cause he said, man, I ain't gonna do it. I went there and took the mic, nigga. I was like, nigga, what's up, man? I was so mad. It could have got ugly that night. So lucky he chose not to No, cause all of us had guns and everything. I know we did. You know what I'm saying? But we were trying to just, so we just finna whoop some ass. Cause I was like, nah, this nigga finna play this song tonight. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really never did nothing to, I could see if I did something to the nigga. I ain't never did nothing to the nigga, bro. I never try to help him. I ain't never disrespect him. I ain't never I never said nothing bad behind his back. None of that, man. Niggas just be on some hating shit sometimes, bro. Anybody know me, tell you I'm 100, bro. I treat people how I want to be treated. I ain't with no slick shit, no fuck shit, no talk behind your back shit. I don't do none of that shit, bro. I got respect and more for people, man. You know what I'm saying? I move like the mafia, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even the mob got respect. Even the mob will tell you don't fuck with nobody, girlfriend or wife. It'll cause tension in the goddamn society. You know, we don't need to do no shit that gonna cause attention, cause friction. So man, I just like never did nothing to the dude, man. Really, never. I literally never done nothing to him. Never talked about behind his back, and then the only reason this is the first interview I always talked about it on, because you asked, because you from Batesville, you know the situation. Like it's just like, man, that nigga, man, like I really like. That nigga really owe me an apology, bro. Because like I said, I ain't never asked for him because I ain't never did nothing to him. Right. I don't know that. I don't think I can think that the nigga was doing it for publicity, dog. Because he know you talk about me, people gonna listen. If it's good or bad. But you know, bad news spread worse than good news. It ain't no shit. He just talking about me. He ain't saying nothing how I did nobody or no shit like that. They just all that nigga this. I don't know. He just talking. Man, you heard the song. He just like nigga, just disrespectful, man.
You know he was.
He ain't call me no bitch or nothing on something. He just was talking bad about me, like fuck me or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like he was saying no, but it's still that song, and the shit was kind of bumping though. Like this shit, I was like, man, this motherfucker, man, that song made me so goddamn mad, bro. Right. You don't do shit like that, bro. That shit serious. You put that shit on wax, bro.
Especially when you try to perform it while a person's there.
Bro, the nigga tried to. Bro, he ain't tell that nigga tried to perform that shit in Mars, Mississippi, bro. I swear to God, on my dad and my mama grade. And I went up on stage, man. And man, if I would have been by myself, I wouldn't have. He wasn't finna do that. Right. Now, why? I don't know how it got to me. I'm like, this nigga's trying to play this shit while I'm here. Hell no, this shit ain't finna happen. I went up there on the stage, bro. This people got this shit recorded, man. That nigga, like, it was finna get ugly that night. That nigga, he bowed down. So man, I ain't gonna do it, man. I'm gonna leave it like I ain't gonna perform the song, man. Cause I had basically went up there and on the stage, stopped the thing, like got the mic. It was like we bum rushed the stage. I know he knew I was there, because they said, what are you doing? Because he couldn't know I wasn't there. Right. He knew I was there. That's why he was performing. But no, I don't know how he was trying to play me. He must forgot I'm from the 4-bedroom too.
Right. So, you know, let me ask you, if he was to try to hit you up and try to, you know, just squash everything, let it go, do you think that it could happen? Do you see yourself letting it go? Yeah,
but I never had a problem with him, bro. Like, Chronic, I never had a problem with Chronic. It was Chronic, it was this boy that bought the weed, and Chronic told me, Chronic took his side, and I'm trying to help you out. How are you going to take his side when I'm trying to help you out, bro? I'm trying to see the bigger picture of us for the artist. I knew if he would have got caught with that weed, I was going to jail. Right. Just like he got caught with it down the road. Chronic don't even smoke, and the man tell the police that ain't his. And Chronic said, man, threw it up on the seat. He say saw him fumbling and stuff, but he didn't know it was till the police found it. He didn't have no idea his partner was putting weed up under the seat. Right. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Okay.
So,
you can go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. That. But yeah, man, like I said, GD, like his grandmama, Miss George, was like my mom, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know his Uncle Superman, Tony Simpson. I know his Uncle Mark. I know his Auntie Barbara. I know his uncles, everything, bro. It's like, I know his cousin Michael Douglas now on both sides, bro. It's just like, man, I'm cool with Coco, all of them. Like, man, the man was just, man, I just said nigga, hey, because I ain't never did nothing to him, bro. Right. You know, sometimes artists be in their feeling, I guess he thought maybe I could blow him up, and that. Sometimes shit just don't work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, so, then he pop around there, and what niggas that don't like me or something, just hating him for nothing, like, man, fuck that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't no telling, but I don't know, man. But I don't live so like I stay away from negativity and shit like that, man. I'm out here trying to get this paper, man. That negative energy ain't gonna do them have a nigga in jail or dead or in prison or something, man. I try to stay away from that shit, man. Like I say, man, I grew up with the folks family, with the main family and everything, man. I don't know why Gary Douglas would do some shit like that. So I know the nigga, I don't know why GD would do some shit like that, bro. Like, man, it's just like, like I say, when I heard the song, I just was through fucking with him then. I was just saying, fuck it. Because it took me a minute to listen to the song, because people tell me about it, man. That nigga dissed you, man. I said, man, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm going to get mad. And one day I just heard that bitch. A nigga came through playing that shit or something. I don't know. That shit made me so mad. Because I was trying to avoid it. But the shit was getting hot. Everybody was listening to it. It was bumping. Yeah, you know, and then people kept telling me this song was bumping, which it was. But I like, man, this nigga made like Killer J made a song about me, but didn't know this song. He said, Miami Mike, 19 mil like Miami Mike, pull up 2 Bentleys like Miami Mike.
19 M's like Miami Mike.
Like him and King Reaper, so it wasn't no song like
Killer
that.
J?
Killer J made a song called Miami Mike.
Right.
Yeah, that's my theme song. You need Miami Mike, like Killer J and King Reaper. But man, yeah, but man, I don't even want to speak on that. I'm done with that, man.
All right. Yeah. Okay, so back in the Gap when Soulja Boy blew real big with his song, you had a guy going by the name of Yellow Boy.
Whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it, whip it.
He was claiming that Soulja Boy stole that song from him. Do you remember that era right there when it had happened?
I don't know nothing about that. I heard about it, but I don't know nothing about that. That was before me. I know I knew Yellow Boy, but I don't know nothing about all that. All I know, all I heard about that song was Don Loc basically taught Soulja how to do beats, and Don Loc taught him how to make the song, or made the song with him or some stuff like that. I ain't never heard nothing about the Yellow Boy stuff, man. But you know, some people, man, sometimes rumors just come up here and people just talk, man. You can't believe everything you hear, man. Sometimes you can't believe everything you see. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I remember Yellow Boy. He moved to Texas or something, right? Yeah, I remember Yellow Boy. I think I managed Yellow Boy one time. After that, I think I had signed him for a couple of years for management. Yeah.
Right. I remember they had that going on back in the Gap. You know, they was into it pretty bad about that, and he was posting it and type of stuff. Then they're making it known that that was his song, but.
Nah, I ain't know nothing about it. That probably was another song. I don't know nothing about that. I know Soulja know how to do. I think he was a experiment. I think Don Loc taught him how to do beats. What Don Loc did, they said Don Loc taught him how to do beats. That's something I heard about that. But I never heard that about it. I know it was sung by Yellow Boy, but it probably was a song. I don't think it was great that because we had that motherfucker. Like I said, we had to use that when they took Shootout off the radio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I want to speak on one more legend, you know, from our hometown, and you pretty sure you know him. Go by the name of Terrence Braxton.
Oh yeah, Terrence. I know Terrence, good people. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on him, man? You know, he been grinding for a long time with this music thing, and
he taught
a lot of people the ropes in the game on a lot of this stuff.
Them boys, him and the Braxton brothers, right?
Yeah, the Braxton.
Yeah, them boys, they connected. Them boys used to do flyers, everything for niggas. Them niggas smart, man.
Right.
Yeah, what old Terry doing now?
Man, they actually still doing their thing with technology. They fixing, you know, phone screens.
They got a store. They do it at home.
Well, they had a store. I don't know if they still located somewhere or not. I don't really know, but I know they fixing credit. You know, if you need a plug, you need to call Future. You can go hit them up. And I'm pretty sure they can give you a number to hit up. Future.
Yeah, I remember they did. They been fucking Future. Those niggas been deep tied in with Future.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And I know like them, some of our legends from back at home and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's some good dudes, man. Which one of the oldest? I know it's two of them. The light skin and Terrence, the oldest.
I say Skylo.
Terrence, the light skin, right? He the oldest or younger?
He's I want to say he the youngest. I want to say because you got Barry, you got Skylo, then Barry, then I think Terrence Braxton.
Okay.
I want to say that's how it worked. But
they still in high school. Where they done moved?
They still in high school.
The same house?
Yeah, same house.
Wow. They mama and dad still living?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they doing pretty good. Moving around pretty good. You know, I actually just bumped into one at the store. Hey, Ricky.
I ain't seen a nigga. Try their mama or just one of them?
Mama.
Man, I ain't seen the niggas forever, bro.
Yeah, them cool people, man. And another thing I wanted to ask you, you know, I know you came up, you know, back in the day, you know, you got locked up and stuff. You came out, you created your own lane, your own pathway, you did your thing, and you probably made some people mad by your success. You know, a lot of people feel like they was entitled to your success, want to grab on to you. But how do you ever plan on just, you know, just kind of like, hey, 9 times, it's been long enough, I want to reach back out to my hometown and see what I can do, see what I can come up with, see what I can create? Or at the fact, let's say, I want to make it more challenging. If you could just reach back out to our hometown, name one person that you would think this could just build up and be that top artist that you think.
Well, you never couldn't tell, man, because, you know, it's people like got stuff you never heard and just went on that one chance. Like I say, in the NBA, you got niggas good, you know Michael Jordan, all them good who playing now. But you got niggas play street ball, you don't know this better. Them niggas just never had a chance. Right. So it's niggas that ain't never had a chance. It ain't about that for me, because your hometown could really be, most of these rappers get killed when they go back to their hometown. Your hometown gonna be your worst enemy, because most of them think they know you, man. All that stuff. This Rex, hold on. This Gotti people calling me now, man. This my boy Rex, work with Gotti. Want Soulja on drink champs. Drink champs. You know, drink champs. You got to be in the game over 10 years before you go in there. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah.
Okay, man. I know back in the day, I think you and Killer from the Park had some dealing or whatever. Or was that with only Soulja Boy?
Dealing like what?
You hanging out together. Because it was rumor back in the day that, you know, in Atlanta something happened where you guys supposed to be got robbed. And, that's what he was talking about on Black TV.
One nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Killer was there.
Killer was there?
Yeah.
Right.
Killer was one of the people that came in and get on the floor. Killer, when they busted in the door, they had just left the club, yeah. Yeah, Killer was in there. It was him and Jabbar and A-Rab.
A-Rab passed me the pistol. Bam, I look through the door. I see like 3, 4 niggas running through the crib.
They was in there, they kicked the door in on the back door. It was like 2 in the morning, yeah.
Right, so that's at Soulja Boy, I mean.
In Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah, in Atlanta. Okay, so what was that like, you know, was you there or not?
Man, I had just left, man. We had a show. We had a show in Atlanta at Soulja here at the club. And I had trailed him home, me and my security, to make sure he got home. Cause his house was in Douglasville, down in Eagles Landing, down by Chris Tucker and all them. And my house was in, no, his house was in, not Douglasville. Definitely, I was saying by Douglasville in Fayetteville. And I had a condo back Douglas County down there in McDonald. So, and niggas just came in, man. And that's the nigga that he shot, yeah. Right. The nigga he shot, them niggas was signed to him, but he didn't know at the time. So what happened was the niggas busted the door in, and we had just left the club, they knew we was at home. So Soulja called me when he called me, somebody said, man, niggas just busted in the house. I heard myself, because he was down in the studio in the basement, because him and Aaron heard something, they cut it down. He heard them with the holler, nigga, get down, get you on the floor, all that. He called me, and I had just got home. My shit was like 45. It took me like 40, 45 minutes to get home from there, because I left Douglas County, came way over to by Douglasville. You know, when you first come to Atlanta, you know, Douglas, you know, McDonald, that's way down in Douglas County, down 75. So it happened as soon as I got home. I had Papa just walked in the house. I think it took like 45 minutes to get out. I was like, bro, for real? He said, Mike, what I need to do, bro? I said, Soulja, man, ain't nothing I can do. I just left, man, because I had just gave him a gun, because his house had got broken in like a couple days before. It was the same nigga we didn't know at the time. They had stole his guns. They knew he didn't have a gun, but I had gave him another. And I said, Soulja, you got to do like you do. You know, he played on video games like Gears of War and all that shit. I said, bro, I don't know what made me think. I said, bro, act like you don't want a video game. That's what he did. I said, you better hide behind the doors and do like you on a video game. That's what he did. That's the only thing I can take to tell him. That probably saved his life.
That's crazy.
So he acted like he was on one of the video games. He was hiding behind the doors and all that shit.
See, a lot of
Because he couldn't think.
Dramatic when he was in that interview.
No, everything happened, man. That's why he don't do videos for Blad TV now. He don't like Blad. Listen, bro, that dude Droopy got on there and lied. Blad was study trying to get Soulja another interview. I told Blad, you got to give me. He tried to get Soulja 20,000, so he just wanted to do it. Soulja said, Mike, he got to get you on there first. You tell the truth, then I go back on there. He let them dudes come on there. See them dudes on there and lie. No, they ain't gonna say they robbed nobody. They went there and said Soulja owed money, and he slapped him, and he slapped Soulja shoulder shot. And they broke in the house. They had ski masks on. The only way the police know how I told Soulja Boy, I told Soulja like he in Gears of War. Soulja didn't tell the police he shot nobody. He was scared because he didn't want to go to jail. And I asked him, Soulja, when he shot dude, why he didn't kill him. He said, man, I could have shot him here. I ain't want brains splattered all on my house. And that's why I didn't shoot him in the head. I just shot him in the back and I shot him in the leg. And I said, did he shoot back? He said, no, I didn't shoot back. So I'm thinking then them niggas didn't have no bullets, or they was just capping with the guns. Some niggas be broke don't have bullets, or niggas have fake guns. So I know right then them niggas didn't have no gun, no bullets. And I was gonna say this on Black TV. They didn't have no bullets, or they played him that week because they stole his guns the week before. All this was because they called Jabbar one day. They wanted to talk to Soulja, and Soulja was in the background saying, I don't feel like talking. I saying here, and they heard him. They was mad. Soulja had just gave them niggas like $15,000 a week before he was getting the money and stuff. And they called me, wind back. Droopy called me after Soulja he was mad at Soulja. Like he called me, like, man, that nigga Soulja, bitch ass nigga. He was saying some hoe ass nigga. He said some crazy shit. He like, man, that nigga talking about some, in the background, told me he didn't want to talk to nobody. Man, fuck that nigga. I'm gonna kick his door in and blah, blah. Man, I got so mad when he said that. That nigga told me he gonna kick the door in and rob. I said, look, nigga, don't call my fucking phone no more, nigga. I'm done with you. I want from niggas don't even play like that. He said, nigga, fuck it, nigga. I'm gonna get that nigga. And I said, nah, he hung up. I called Soulja. I was so mad at Soulja. Man, that nigga Droopy. I'm done with him and the showstopper, man. Fuck them niggas, man. I ain't going around no more. I ain't working with them no more or nothing. Cause you know me, I know sign. Cause I know niggas when they mad or drunk, they tell the truth. Soulja said, man, for real? I said, that nigga told me he gonna kick your door in and pop you and shit. 2 months later, that shit happened. But see, I had forgot about that shit, but I did forget. But I told Soulja, so I had called Soulja one day, and he was in the studio, and I heard them niggas talk. I said, man, what the hell you doing around them niggas? Man, they good, they all good. I said, no, Soulja, I don't trust a nigga, man. I really ain't fuck with them niggas like that, bro. Them niggas like, man, niggas don't say shit like that. They ain't real about it. The real niggas don't say that shit. Well, I don't play like that, bro. I go by vibes, energy, and action, man. Nigga tell me something like that, I ain't gonna trust him no more, bro. That's like a nigga tell me he gonna kill me. I ain't finna play. I ain't gonna trust you no more. Fuck it. How it come out, I don't play like that. Cause where I come from, I don't play like that. Money all root of all evil. And then he said, man, Mike, man, they all right, bro. So he was still fucking with it. I didn't trust him no bit. I told Soulja how I felt about him. So wind back when he shot the nigga in the back, they didn't shoot back. So Soulja he had to talk to the police, and they called, and Soulja talked to the police. And the police called me and asked me some stuff. And I like, bro, let me tell you something. Bro, Soulja shot one of them niggas. Soulja didn't tell him he was scared. Well, he shot them, they gonna be dead, or they gonna be there. They gotta go to the hospital. You need to call the nearest hospital right now. Go get the tape, you gonna find out who did it. And that's what they did. And that's how they found it. See, they didn't know Soulja had shot one of them. So I told the police Soulja shot one, so they called, they went and did the cameras at the no-go hospital. There you go, Mike Dino pushing Droopy in a wheelchair. So that's how we found out with them niggas. And how they got out the shit, Soulja didn't go to court. He don't be like to go to court for the police. So we was in there, every time they called him to go to court, so he would never go. So they finally let the niggas out. Because he didn't go to court. They did like a year, like 6, 7 months, so they had no money, but the only way they got out because Soulja wouldn't go to court. But they go on Black TV and say Soulja owed him money, then he slapped Soulja shot him instead of shooting like a man. I'm like, man, I don't care who tell it, bro. The truth is, them niggas bust his door in, man. You can ask Killer. They didn't know who it was there. They had, excuse me, ask Jabbar, ask A-Rap. Them niggas kicked the door in, bro. We had all just left the club together. Them niggas was doing it all the time. So the Hummer had got stolen a month before that. The 28s, he had some 30s on this Hummer. Couldn't find out it was them nigga. We didn't put it in. Jimmy Iovine bought him a forward for his birthday for Christmas. Like 3 weeks, 4 weeks before that, they got stolen compound with them niggas. Them niggas, every time they knew we was out of town, like we built 106 in Park, they were breaking his house or doing stuff like that. All the time was them niggas, bro. Them niggas was grabbing. It wasn't all of them to go and say, well, I know Mike Dingo and Droopy was some ring leaders. It was all them guys like Smurfing and Soapstopper. I don't think all of them had to do with it. You know how you have a group, sometimes everybody got to do with it, but them niggas just doing stuff on their own. But them the niggas that got caught on camera, Mike Dingo and Droopy. Right. and see them boys smurfing. I don't know why smurfing. They see smurfing in the video on the thing with Bad TV, but they really don't know what's probably going on the whole thing because they do or they don't. Because them niggas lying, bro. They got down there talking about some soldier owe them some money, and soldier what did he say on the thing? He slapped soldier, and so cause soldier owed him some money. Yep. And soldier shot him. Man, he didn't slap soldier. They had broken the main house, bro. And you know, like it was so much stuff going on, bro. A week before that, soldier had bought me some PT chains for me. He had bought me like 3 or 4 for my birthday. After I got on the phone with him, that's when the first thing happened. After I got on the phone with him, a couple weeks later, this happened. Like probably 2 months later, that happened. But you know, we putting 2 and 2 together at the time. So they got it. We was out of town. Soldier had $15,000 on top of a dresser and on the toiletry chain. Somebody stole them. He told me, I was man, who the fuck stole the chain? Like, it's somebody around there all the time. It was these niggas, cause they know I was scheduled. Like, they know we on 106 Park. We in New York. That shit live. They'll break in the house. I'll do some shit like that. I'll go in there. Man, it was crazy, bro. Man, them niggas, man. Soldier, only thing, Soldier ain't lying about none of it. The only thing he lying about was he took his mask off and he shot him again. But he shot the nigga twice. Other than that shit, soldiers, them niggas broken. Them niggas was robbing them niggas. Them niggas didn't shoot back because they didn't have no bullets. Right. Either they didn't have no bullets because they thought soldier had no gun. They played soldier that week. They gonna break in their house and they played him that week. They gonna break in his house and put the gun on and they gonna get everything. But them niggas, they had stole this gun the week before when they stole the $15,000 in the chain. They stole the gun in the house like a couple days before. Right. You know, they had stole the real off his Hummer one time. They stole the 4-wheeler. They was doing shit different times. But I was adding up. It just happened over a couple of weeks, a week after week. All the time it was these niggas, it was the same niggas. When they broke in their house, they had just broken there like a week before they had no gun. And they knew he had a gun, but so happened I had got him another gun. I was trying to find one. I got him a gun like 2 days before it happened. Right. So he happened to have some more guns. So they broke in the house, stole the $15,000, the PT chains, and the guns. They thought they had no more guns. Then they always said, this nigga, we're gonna just put a gun on this nigga, he gonna up everything. How I know that? Because when Soldier had got robbed that time, at the Binky, they said it was a subway bus, it was called the Blinky. Soldier had the only red Bentley in North America. He was the first one. He had it shipped to him to a video set, and it was like the only one in North America. Mm-hmm. Not just America, North America, like Canada and North America. Right. And that video, that Bentley was noticeable. So some niggas robbed him. Then in Atlanta, they call a nigga rob nigga land sharks. They're like a shark in the water, look for you, bite you. In Atlanta, they call them land sharks. They're going around just to rob niggas. They call them land sharks. So I met with a negotiator. A negotiator is a person that just say you in the streets. A nigga that can talk to some niggas and find somebody you can buy your shit back or get it back. If it's certain people, they robbed the wrong motherfucker, it's a way you work it out. Let bygone be bygone. You want it back, you can buy it or whatever. So I would talk to some negotiators from the streets. They was a bit high up. The niggas said, man, that they know the whole story. They found out what happened. Because I want to ask them because I was good to get some information. Because you can't go to the police fuck with this shit. Because the police, you got these niggas about me being so high up. Niggas tell me how they know some negotiators. They know everybody do shit. They ain't got nothing to do with it. They can get your shit back. Just take care of them. So come find out. When Soldier got robbed, the negotiator said this. I know they ain't like I asked Soldier. Dude said negotiator told me that Soldier, the dude, when they robbed Soldier, they didn't shoot Soldier because when they came in the blink, they went in the back of the barrel. They didn't shoot him because he was very cooperative. They asked for his earrings, he gave the earrings. They asked for his watch, he gave the watch. He was very cooperative. He went argue with it, gave him the shit. And they said the only way they didn't shoot Soldier, they killed him because he was cooperated. He cooperated with them. He gave the stuff up real easy with no problem. They let him make it. If he would try anything, they wouldn't kill him. The dudes told me that. Guess what? Them same dudes the week before, you know, when Diddy Club had got shot and the first people got killed, they did that. Right. So if Soldier would have did something wrong, they was gonna kill him. So by him cooperating, they let him make it. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Kim and all them. So somehow it got back to these niggas. So they like, Soldier, he gonna cooperate good. We just going there with an empty gun. We ain't gonna have to shoot it, and we're gonna get it. So it didn't happen that way though. He wound up shooting a nigga. I said, Soldier, because I was gonna say, oh, this on Bad TV. And I said, bro, ain't no way 5 niggas come to your house with a gun and you shooting, ain't nobody shoot back. Them niggas either didn't have no guns or didn't have no bullets or had fake guns. Right. I'm from the streets. And no way, bro. And then niggas shoot you, you ain't shooting back? No. Yeah, it backfired on them. They played him that week. They said I'm breaking that motherfucker and just making up everything. Shit changed on that night. Mm-hmm. So that's what happened with that. Them niggas really broke in this house. They kicked the door in. Killer, you can ask Killer from the park. He was there. So you get him on the thing. He can verify what I said. They didn't know who it was because they nigga had the masks on. Nigga kicked the door in. It was after we had left the club. And Soulja had bought a club in Atlanta. They kicked the door in, the back kitchen door, and they came in. And how they got in the neighborhood, come to find out, Droopy brother was staying. His Droopy brother was a jeweler. His brother stayed over there. So that's how they was getting the gate code to get in the gate. And his brother, the jewelry they used to steal, when they rob people, they give it to his brother. His brother melt it down and get the diamonds out and resell it. So I found the whole thing, bro. But them niggas, bro, they broke. They did that, bro. Them niggas, that nigga. The only reason they got caught, cause I told the police to go to get the nearest fucking hospital, cause Soulja shot him. Cause Soulja didn't tell him he shot nobody, cause he was scared. So I told him, I said, man, that nigga shot one of them niggas. We need to go to the police station. I said, you need to go to the goddamn nearest hospital, and that's what the police detective did. If I would have told that, they would never caught him. Right. Cause they would have went that motherfucker. Cause Soulja wasn't gonna say he shot nobody. That nigga even tell the police he shot nobody. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he's just like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, he shot at him or something. He didn't tell me he actually shot somebody. I said, no, he shot somebody. Right. And he hit him. He told me, so they in the hospital. You gotta go to the next hospital. You gonna catch him. And they got them niggas on camera, bringing him in a wheelchair. And them niggas gonna go in the slides and Soulja slapped him. And he slapped Soulja because he owed some money. He shot him. Man, that nigga ain't slapped Soulja.
Making up all kind of stuff.
Man, you don't know it sound like the truth, but that nigga slaps. And Soulja, like I said, Soulja just a funny guy, but everything he said was true except he took his man out and shot him again. He never took his man out. But he shot him twice though. Right. Yeah, and he didn't know who it was at the time. Then they made a song, who was? Quavo. No, they had made a little thing, but they went out, you know, that little big song came out. Right. Pow, pow. It's a song about that. It's on YouTube called, when you talking about the robbing, pow. That's who it was? Quavo.
I gotta go check it out.
That shit, Bubba, it called, I don't know the name of this. Man, that song bumpy, bro. I like it, because he was gonna come out with that on the boxing match. We fought Chris Brown that time.
Oh, yeah. So what happened on that? Why y'all didn't fight Chris Brown?
It was some people getting in Chris Brown and just didn't want to do it. It was like people, too many people trying to put their hand on the money and all that. And the investors from Dubai had came and it was the hotel and everything. They was going to get Soulja. People don't know that they was going to get Soulja and Chris Brown $4 million apiece just for under the table just for signing the contract. Yeah, so they had the money cash in the hotels, and then it was going to get somebody buying our pay-per-view because it was going to be a big fight. Right. You know what I'm saying? And Soulja didn't want to do it at first. I told him, I said, Soulja, listen, man, nigga get that whoop free for every day. Chris Brown, big and all that shit, but man, we fighting for money. Let's do this shit. And he finally signed the contract. He's like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna fight this nigga. I'm gonna beat his ass. I said, I don't know if you're gonna beat his ass. So that nigga big and lanky know how to flip out of it, but shit, man, shit, wait, look, we're gonna make like 15, 20 million out this fight. Right. Because I was talking to Floyd Mayweather and them people, because he said, man, Floyd, off the Pacquiao fight alone, just that fight, he's still getting 5, 10 million a year off royalties. Just off that Pacquiao fight, that one fight. Because right. This fight was going to be big like that, because they were going to have some regular fights, and Chris Brown and Soulja was going to fight at a regular boxing match. They was going to put some stuff around it.
Right. Okay. Okay, man, I ain't going to hold you too long. Before we end this thing, man, I want to play a little simple game with you. Okay. I'm going to name a few artists. I'm going to start with the logo. I'm going to name a few local artists, and I want you to name on a scale of 1 to 10 on how cold you think they really are. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the name, I'm gonna go with Killer J.
I fuck with Killer J. I fuck with Fly Rich all of them, but go ahead though.
Alright, so what would you rate Killer J on the scale from 1 to 10?
Killer J. I'm gonna get Killer. Killer good. I give Killer 8. 8. I get Killer 8, man. Killer got some good music, man. Right. He got what they want here in the street. I get Killer 8.
All right, what
8 or 9? Yeah, Killer good. I listen to Killer. I got this shit on my iPod.
Okay, what about how would you rate Fly Rich Double?
I would give him the same. Fly, him and Killer, they rap different. See, Killer got more of a street vibe, like some killer shit vibe. Fly Rich Double more on a commercial, like a David Banner vibe. So they really different kind of rapper. But you know, right now Fly Rich is hotter than him. He got that Mississippi song out, so people gonna say he harder. But like really, like both of them niggas are good lyrics, but in different ways. They like say they different type of artists, man. Like some people gonna say they like Killer, some gonna like they like Fly. Cause like I said, they music totally different. Fly got that shit you can ride to in the car in the summertime, the top down, just chilling. Killer got that shit that you finna do a drive by on nigga ass on. You finna kick a nigga dope shit in on. That's the type of shit Killer J got. Right. So they really got two different type of vibes, depending on what you own. You know what I'm saying? Both of them niggas is good at it though. Right. I done worked with both of them. I done worked with Fly Rich before, and I done worked with Killer J. I used to be Killer J manager. Right. We had a 4-year contract. The contract just went out. So you know, if I work with them niggas good, I believe in them, nigga. Right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So what you think about my opinion? What I just said. So what merit does my opinion hold to you? What I just told you?
I think all of it do. You know, especially like with
they in different zones. Like they got different type of rap. I be dissecting shit, nigga.
But I give like Fly Rich Double too. He have a hell of a personality too, though. Like he actually know how to market and sell himself through personality alone. You feel what I'm saying? So I give him a big ups on that too.
And I think it's not. I just think it's not a fair category because they two different type of rappers. They're just like asking a nigga. It ain't like country and gospel, but it's just like asking a nigga with a Cadillac Escalade and a nigga with a Porsche, which one of these cars the best, and both of them different cars. Both of them ain't Cadillac Escalades. Both of them ain't Porsche. So it's just different. Like, and then I know, like I said, Killer, like I say, and Killer been rapping long and Fly too. You know what I'm saying? You let some people don't know neither one of them hear both of their music, it's gonna be a good debate. See, we know both of them. Like you nigga ain't never heard they shit, it's gonna be a different opinion. It's gonna shock both of us, like I say. Cause what I like about 50 Cent, when he trying to get a beat on the person, bro, you tell him who did the beat, he didn't want to get it to. Right. You gotta give him 5 beats and he listen to him and don't tell him no name. Cause you tell him a name, he don't want to hear it. He gonna listen to it and judge off they work. Right. He don't want to hear no names. Okay. So you get Killer J music, and we get 5 of Killer J songs and 5 of Fly Rich songs with Killer J best song, and let a motherfucker don't know him here, they don't say no names, and you gonna see what it is then. See, you get where I'm coming from there? Right. That's cause both of us know them. And that was a good ass question though.
Okay, instead of comparing them, we just gonna, you know.
But do you think they different categories? Because they rap different, like Fly Rich more low key, more rapping about some different stuff, and Killer rapping about killing niggas and busting doors and all the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Fly, he really most on some positive stuff.
I done came up with a strategy. I can show you how to get it mathematically.
More positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? Old school Killer ain't rapping about no shit like Killer rapping about his name, nigga.
So let me ask you, are you familiar with I Go Hard King Phillips?
I'm an endangered species, real niggas linking up and bad bitches see me.
Yeah, I know King Phillips, yeah.
So how would you rate him and his music on a scale from 1 to 10?
I really don't know his music. All I know is he big boogie hype man now. I think I heard a couple of his songs a long time. He got the look in the personality because people like, but I don't really know nothing about his music though. Yeah, so what you think about his music?
I think he is very talented. You know, I think he is real talented because he do like more of a melody type thing. And
I think I heard some of his music a long time ago. I forgot how it is. That was a long time ago. When his mom was trying to help him get rap. His mom just like hear his music, just basically like Fly Rich, basically like Pride that Bumble was there. You know what I'm saying? Like hear my son music. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this: then, if you was to get a hope to another, let's say another artist come up like Sexy Red, would you try to promote more music like that?
It's anything gonna make the bag to me, bro. It's gonna make the money. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I chose the music, I chose this dance music because it always make money and people they can do it at family events and they go a long way, man. And that's why I be fucking with, because I like the street shit, the rap shit. I would fuck with it if it makes sense, but it mostly, like, when you get into them white folks to buy your shit, it's over, bro. And them kids is over. It's a different ball game. They ain't finna let their kid listen to shit about some killing people and all that stuff. But when you get on that dance shit, see, dance music make the world go round. This a survey I did myself. I was in prison, bro. Like, I don't care who it is. Ain't nobody bigger than nobody with a dance song, bro. Just think about it. And with press, look how big it was. All the biggest people in the world, they had dance songs. They didn't dance, they had music you could dance to. Okay, I love Gucci Man and Your God to Death, but you go to their concert, them niggas just sit in one spot. They ain't talking about nothing. They talking what I want to hear, but they ain't dancing, so they not entertaining. When you get to dancing out there, or have people dance on your stage with you, your dance music, and your beats got so many per second, you will become an entertainer. See, James Brown was an entertainer because he danced, he had dance music. So Chris Brown is way bigger than Trey Songz, because Trey Songz, they got the same music, but Trey Songz is not an entertainer. Trey Songz get out there and pop a hunch on the girl, but he's not gonna dance and have a performance, all that. That makes you an entertainer when you do that. Just think about it, the biggest rapper, the best-selling rapper in the world, people think it's Jay-Z. Jay-Z didn't go platinum till he had the song with New York with Alicia Keys. You gotta look at it. The biggest best rap song in the world, people say they don't say the Fugees. It's not the Fugees, they one of the best rap groups. Their album sold like 17 million to date. But the biggest rap song ever song, the album ever is MC Hammer. People don't know that. How you seen that? Can't Touch It sold like 18, 20 million. Oh, that's the biggest rap album ever. Ain't nobody top, people don't know that. And some of the biggest singles, if the group is Tag Team, whoop, there it is. It sold so many singles for a single. And one of the biggest singles, Vanilla Ice Baby, it sold millions. Those are some of the biggest singles in rap song. And for as ringtones, Soulja got that crown because people crank that song a lot of ringtones. People ain't gonna buy ringtones no more because you can send to my email, they can download and pay on their phone now. So that's why you ain't gonna be there, because people ain't gonna buy ringtones no more. So, but the best selling album in the world is Thriller by Michael Jackson, and that's a dance album. You feel me? Thriller got Billie Jean and Beat It all that on it. So it sold 125 million to date. Right. So just think about it. Anybody that dance or have dance music is always bigger than the regular song. Just like that song "Do It for China," Gangsta Style. I hated that joke, still don't like it. But that shit sold so many because he had people dancing to it. But that dude from Korea, the Chinese dude had a big song called Gangnam Style. What name of that song was? Gangnam what? And you know that dude from Korea had that big song. It was a dance song. You know what I'm talking about, but it was real big. He was from Korea. It's a fat Korean dude. That shit was crazy everywhere. But yeah, that shit was big.
You big on TikTok too.
Just think about it. Just think about it. Beyonce big because she dance, bro. Alicia Keys big, but she ain't big as Beyonce because she not an entertainer. She play the piano, but she don't dance. When you doing more than one thing, you're an entertainer. Like Future and them, my boys not entertainers though. Future and Gotti and Gucci and Jesus, they not entertainers though. When you get to be an entertainer, you're in a different bracket, bro. Just think about Elvis Presley was an entertainer, bro. That's why he sold so many records. He was dancing. All them guys back in the days, Temptation, Full Top, them dudes used to have them dance routines and stuff. That's what made them sell and made them big. But I ain't telling nobody you got to do it, but proving facts, proving history. When you're an entertainer, when you out there dancing, I got people dancing to your music, your shit is bigger. It's a proven fact. Dance music gets bigger. Soulja Boy Crank, that was so big because it was a dance song. People was dancing to it. People would unite when, like Bob Marley said, dance and make the music, music makes the world go around and brings the world together. It does. And dance songs too. Like all that dance stuff, it just get bigger because when you dance shit like Drake, he don't really have dance music, but Drake, he rap and he sing. So then he black and he white. So he got shit going on anyway. He rap and he sing. He doing a lot of stuff. He ain't just come out there. He rap. Then he got rap song and he got dance song. Singing song. And you know, then he black and he white. He crossover anyway, because his mama black, his daddy white. So, and it's just like I say, if you put that stuff together, do the math, that dance shit just always gonna outshine some regular shit. Like Taylor Swift, she's so big in country because she got stuff they be singing and dancing to. She's just big as hell. You know, that girl streaming like 300, 400 million a week, her catalog. You know what I'm saying? A week, nigga, not a year, a week. She's streaming that much, nigga. You know how much that is? 300-400 million a week? Get the charts then. It's a thing you get from the record label, but they're gonna use what people streaming.
Oh, and you know, speaking of the country thing, man, it's been trending lately because Beyonce came up with a country line then.
She a smart girl.
You see, a lot of people, the problem with this is a lot of people feel like she's getting too much praise and she's getting too much recognition because this country thing coming from black people, they saying it's been around.
Yeah, Charlie Pride, all that. All country music really is blues, bro. You gotta look at blues as country music. It's because blues is talking about sad stuff, and all that country music do the same thing. It's talking about sad stuff. My car broke down, I can't pay my bill, my lady left me. Blues and country really the same thing. Country really is blues, man. So, but Beyonce has a following so big now. Anything she touch gonna turn to gold, bro. Cause she Beyonce, bro. Like my boy Vic, he had the song Wobble. That song was dead for like 8 years, man. Beyonce did a dance to the song at her family reunion. That dude did shows for 5 years.
Right.
Cause that song got the hot just cause she had played on her page, her dancing in the street to Wobble. She just that big, bro. She's a superstar.
Right.
You know, so just anything she touched gonna turn to gold, bro. Like country music, shit, that shit big, bro. Them country music artists be selling out stadiums, bro. A lot of these rappers trying to charge you a lot of money for a show, can't bring no acts in. They'll charge you $100 to $50 to $100 for a show, can't bring the people that make your money back, man. You know what I'm saying? These Southern Soul artists winning because they don't charge them. The hottest doing the Southern Soul is King Joy, and the most he charges $25 a show, but he can bring 5,000 to 10,000 people out.
Okay, that's something to think about, you know. So, do you feel like that it will get better for most rappers? They stop overpricing themselves?
No, but people are gonna pay what you want to pay. I know that from being on the promoter side, from being on both sides, from doing shows and all that. Because sometimes you'll do a show, man, you promote it good, it'll be a lot of people that oh, you better kill them, but you be breaking even. By the time you get to paying for the artist, they rider, and the venue, and the insurance, and all that, and the flights and all that, sometimes you'll be breaking even, man.
Right.
You feel me? But for people that can't, they see all the people don't think you made $1 million, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me?
Okay, before we close this out, it wouldn't be right if I didn't ask you about this move that you made. You know, I noticed, you know, 3 months ago you had signed Boss Lady, aka Sneak.
Ain't nobody take a nigga from me but the feds.
That's my cousin, man. I really just co-signed for it, though. People just
co-sign.
Yeah, people get signed and co-signed. I was co-signing for it. That's my little cousin, yeah.
Right. So it wasn't like a signing thing. You didn't really sign her.
No, I just was co-signing for her. Okay. No, we never did really sign no paperwork. We didn't do no ink.
Right. Okay.
They just saw me putting a chain on her neck. You know what I'm saying? That's my little cousin, man. She bumping though.
Right. Okay. How you think her career's gonna go? You think?
I was trying to work with her, man. We was working, man. I was like, we was supposed to be getting it. Like by her not being signed to me, I was trying to partner with up on the record, and we was gonna actually who made the record. We was gonna buy the record together. We was gonna just partner up and promote it like it's both our, like it was gonna be her record, but I wanted points and half for the record, and they ain't heard no more from it, so it just disappeared because she already wasn't signed to me, and I just wanted to partner with her on the project, and we just go half on everything. And it just vanished away. I guess she decided to go another way. But to me, about me being business, I'm not finna promote nobody record if I'm not signed. They're not signed to me physically on a contract. If it's manager or label, if it's not signed to me like that, I need to at least have points on the record or something, you know. So that's just business, you know. So ain't no label finna sign no artist. They don't own the masters or half of them.
Right. Okay.
You feel me? That's just business. You can't get mad at business.
Right. All right, man. Yeah, I want to tell you right now, I appreciate you, you know, for giving me this opportunity to give you this interview.
I appreciate you having me. We supposed to be doing what, 3 years ago? The COVID came?
Yeah, the COVID messed everything up most definitely. This interview supposed to been happening, like you said, like 3 years ago. But everything happened for a reason, because now I feel like now is like a better time for it, you know. I tell you right now, man, what you did coming from Batesville, Mississippi, man, is major. You know, we consider you a legend.
Appreciate
what you did, because I really don't know nobody that just actually did that from Mississippi, you know, the way you did it, and Soulja Boy did. So right now I want to give you your flowers, and I wish you way more success. You know, I hope people got a better understanding on how business work, and you know, not to expect so much from a person when you wasn't actually just, you know, down or just giving the support that you were supposed to, not to hold grudges or nothing like that. But I just hope it's a better understanding. You feel me? You can't save everybody. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right. Appreciate you having me, man.
Much respect for you for doing you and what you do.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Until next time, man. Do you want to name your business, Facebook, YouTube?
Man, you can follow me on all my social media. I'm CEO Miami Mike across the board. CEO Miami Mike on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Skype. Well, all my stuff, CEO Miami Mike. It's simple. CEO Miami Mike across the board, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Okay. All right, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in.
And the Soap Shop franchise and the Palm Tree Foundation. Right. Yeah, it's in my bio. You go to my page, CEO Miami Mike. Everything in my bio. And A+ Consulting. I consult companies and labels and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
You
So
go
make
to.
sure y'all get some of this soap, man. Most definitely.
Appreciate you for having me, man.
Already. Until next time, man. I'll see you guys again. Peace.